and welcome to Enchantment of the Sea. It is Disco Machine with my special guest in the booth, TARO, and it is...
Yes! And I'm excited. I see Hunter S. Thompson back from the grave!
Oh my god, Top Gun, Talwar.
What?
Top Gun S. Thompson.
Wasn't he shot from the cannon after he died? Didn't you hear about that? His ashes were put into a cannon to be shot out. Amazing feat. And he's back now.
He is back.
Looking younger than beautiful than ever.
Fear and Loathing and PWG, Top Gun Talwar.
Here at Enchantment Under the Sea. And Disco, for the occasion, you see I'm dressed up here. I'm in my suit. And I've noticed you have not taken a drink yet from my punch bowl of jungle juice.
I refuse to because...
Why not?
Because I don't want to lose my vision.
Oh, come on. I see fine. I only had a few glasses. I was able to tell that was Hunter S. Thompson.
Well, that's true. Well, great.
You told me it's Top Gun. It looks like,
great abusers. They have a kindred spirit.
But now, wait.
And we have the returning Hook Bomberry.
That's what I say. I'm like, I know I've had a few of these drinks, but is that Hook?
You are not hallucinating, my friend.
Wow.
That is Hook Bomberry and Bino Gambino versus Alex Koslov and Ronin.
A team that I like. I like those two coming together because they're two strong, young, dominant forces. Two young up-and-comers, if you will.
Team Red. They've also
Team Red. Don't tell me they're using that name.
Well,
I'm just personally offended because I had a team called Team Red for a while back in the day.
That's right. And as we see some heavy exchanges right here between Bino Gambino and Alex Koslov. Now, at our last event, it was Alex Koslov and Bino Gambino on opposite sides of a six-man tag match. But now there's
no love lost between these two men.
Not at all.
Look at this.
Not at all.
I think that Bino might be in over his head here because Alex. Oh, see, Alex is rugged. He's double tough.
Well, that's right. Oh, another slap to the face. And Bino Gambino was actually. We thought that he was. Oh no.
That's why I'm telling you. I think that Alex would have the advantage here when it comes to power.
But we saw Bino Gambino actually calling out Super Dragon in that six-man tag.
Wow.
And
he saved himself.
Wow,
that's knowing your place in the ring. That's kind of a ring general right there.
That's right.
He doesn't look like he's old enough to be a general, but
actually losing his footing, but actually popping right back up to his feet. Great ring presence, and now the boots up to Alex Koslov. Bino Gambino now head scissors off the rope, taking Alex Koslov over. Big drop kick to Alex Koslov, and now Alex Koslov is going to tag out to Ronin.
The powerhouse.
That's right. The
Super Dragon Jr., if you will.
The big man from Monrovia, California.
Monrovia.
That's right. There's great wrestling cities around this country. West Texas.
May I bring up a wonderful city called Garden Grove, California?
Garden Grove.
New York was my town. My birthplace is Garden Grove.
That's right.
Super Dragon, Double G in the heart of the OC, baby. You have Super Dragon who lived in Garden Grove as a young man.
That's right.
And I found out recently Samoa Joe. Actually, I know you're going. Samoa Joe currently lives there. And Jack Evans actually spent part of his childhood in Garden Grove. So how about that? The wrestling capital of Orange County.
That's right.
A town that most people used to know as a line song. Well, now you know it's the wrestling capital of Orange County.
That's right. And Ronin tried to make a name for Monrovia, but actually making no name for Monrovia.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, the Dusty Elbow from Hook Bomberry.
My goodness.
Wow.
He weighs about 200 pounds less than Dusty.
Dropped hold. Now Hook Bomberry hitting up ropes. Oh, big drop kick to the face of Ronin. Now these two, Hook Bomberry, actually, he's actually been on a sojourn of sorts, actually leaving PWG for an extended length of time. As we see the head
losing a step there, it looks like it's Ronin.
Not at all. Big drop kick to Ronin. Ronin now falling out of the ring. But Hook Bomberry actually on a sojourn, a pornography sojourn. Look at this, Bino Gambino with the beanie on, up and over.
The beanie power. And see, look, the beanie flew off.
Wow,
that's some power.
Well, actually, the beanie actually went on the ground, saving Bino Gambino from hitting his head on the floor.
It made a sacrifice. That's very nice.
Well, that's very true. And now, Hook Bomberry, what will we see from him?
This would be non-traditional for him. That's not his style. Now, okay, he's going to stay out of that.
Not at all. As we see Alex Koslov still on the ground. Now, Hook Bomberry and Bino double teaming.
I don't see the ref counting. I don't like what I'm seeing here. We need a 5 count from this referee.
Who is this referee?
A senior official, Rick Knox.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I can't see him in my angle, but I don't know if he's counting or not.
That's right. Well, drop kick to the back of the head by Hook Bomberry there. We haven't seen Hook in a long time. He's actually on a pornography sojourn. Actually, trying to meet every person in the pornography business.
Wow.
Yes, he's actually made that much like people.
Now let me ask you, how's he gone about meeting?
That's what I was gonna say.
Dead celebrities like a Samantha or a John Holmes. Is he trying to pick up their graves?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's much like you've heard of people going to every baseball stadium. That exists. They're going from stadium to stadium to stadium. He does much the same thing, and he just goes to different clubs and is trying to meet them. And then during the day, he'll go to the actual graves of the dead porn stars. Yes, actually.
Yeah, see, I have a similar goal. I want to attend every bar in North America. I'm not looking to go overseas yet because that's a task goal. I've gone to. My last count was 5,792 bars.
That's counted. Wow, that's an amazing number.
And this is hurting my streak tonight by being here. I'm like the Joe DiMaggio of drinking. I try to hit a bar every night.
Big suplex by Alex Koslov right there on Hook Bomberry. And a lot of red in the ring tonight. I think red is the theme. Red is the new black in wrestling.
I guess so. At least in this match it is. We got 3 out of the 4 of red.
Absolutely, and
actually Rick Knox 3 out of 5.
That's right. Oh, and look, and Hook Bomberry fighting back, but Ronin now. Oh, the chop to the. I was gonna say well chiseled chest of Hook Bomberry.
Yeah, see, I think his Porn Soldier might have
taken.
He might not be in the best style of wrestling shape.
Yes, he's going the way of Ron Jeremy. Which is it's not a bad formula.
Well, that's if he's getting some of that porn poontang.
That's right.
Who knows if he's getting some of that porn poontang, he might have gotten some disease which could affect his body structure.
That's absolutely true, and a lot of people will make the. Look at this, getting on the babushka, and now he's gonna. Oh, look at the kicks to the face. The Russian, if that was done during the Cold War, we would be. Oh
my God! It would be Star Wars.
He might have been banned.
I heard the mystery tag from Ronin.
Oh,
that old tag.
Senior official Rick Knox should know better than that. He should know that old trick. And now Bino Gambino trying to summon the crowd to get into this match. And now Alex Koslov.
Is that a tap? Trying to get the crowd going, I guess.
He's
reaching down for that test of fortitude. Who knows if there's anything left depending on how much sex he's had today.
That's right. Well, actually, I've said this before that. Look at this, going for a German suplex, but actually rolling through his Hook Bomber. 1, 2, 2 count only.
Got a quick one. Oh, the guy's surprised pinning out of nowhere there. And he gets cut right off.
Nicely done.
Obviously, his worse for wear. Should have went for the tag there while he had a chance and not able to do so.
That's right.
And now you see Alex and Ronin definitely capitalizing on this. Ron's making a mistake though. He's kind of showboating a little bit.
I have to agree. And now look at this. Oh,
of course you have to agree with me.
Just stepping on the face of Hook
I'm
Bomber.
the drunken prophet. How about that?
The drunken prophet. I think.
Yes.
I think you should make a hand stencil T-shirt and throw it in the garbage with that slogan on there. And now Ronin now taking Hook Bomber and throwing him off the ropes. But tripped out by Alex Koslov. Very interesting maneuver. Usually that's to stop a maneuver. And actually they're using it as an offensive maneuver.
Boy, I think that Bino Gambino should be ejected right now because he just threw his beanie down on the ground. This is baseball, he'd be ejected.
That's right. And now
Nazis use discretion here.
Look at this. Hook Bomberry being stretched. Wow, Ronin going to work.
And I've known Hook for a while, and I know he does. Something he hates in wrestling is being chopped. So that's just adding insult to injury right there.
Well, I tell you what, you cannot get out of a wrestling match without being chopped.
And I know I don't like it. Wrestlers don't like it, but I know he personally just hates it. Well, which is good.
Which is even more reason.
Exactly.
Oh, a neck breaker by Hook Bomberry. Will he get the tag?
I know he's in the wrong direction though.
Yes, he is. And Bino Gambino wants that tag.
He doesn't know where he is.
He's asking for it. Ronin doesn't know where he's at after taking that neck breaker. Now Hook Bomberry very close to tagging out.
Direction. Let's see. He's going to tag Hunter. Or is he going to tag Bino?
No, he tagged Bino. Hunter is actually not getting the tag. Now Bino Gambino out to fire.
Yes, he is.
It's
all about the beanie.
That's all about the beanie. And now whipping in Alex Koslov. Reversal. European reversal by Bino Gambino. And ends it.
Oh shit! That's one. Now is that fine?
That's right. We were trying to cut down on the end. Oh, look at this! Wow! Hook Bomberry!
What just happened?
Wow, he is perspiring.
God.
He's actually sprung a leak. Russian leg sweep by Alex Koslov. Hook Bomberry has sprung a leak, and somebody, Little Jack Horner, please put your thumb in the hole of Hook Bomberry. Stop the flood. Look at the water is pouring off of Hook Bomberry. Unbelievable. He may be, very nice.
We're going to call somebody to come in. We're going to call the Red Cross. It's Hurricane Hook.
We might have to.
Hurricane Hook is going to destroy the sweat box.
We have to get a plumber or something like that in there.
We need more of the plumber, I think.
And now Hook Bomberry hooking the
You might need the son of the plumber.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Spinning neck breaker. Hook Bomberry could get the pin right here. 1, 2.
Left that shoulder up a little bit. He hooked the leg, but he left that shoulder open.
That's right. Now Hook Bomberry says, and he's gonna do something.
Oh my God!
He gives him a kick in the face. Now he's running off the ropes. It's Hook Bomberry. Up. Forearm to the face by Ronin. We've seen that so many times from Ronin. Now, Alex Koslov, the big jumping knee. Akiyama Jun. And now, saved by Bino Gambino.
Wow,
there was actually no count.
No count there. You want to get in there fast and good.
Out of control right here. Out of control.
Stunner.
A bit of a stunner or ace crusher and actually not going all the way.
Stunner.
1, 2. Two count only. Alex Koslov saving the day on that one.
You can see how badly these two teams want it because they see that they can move up right up the ranks of the tag team division, which is a hot division right now, I must say.
It's a hotbed in the PWG right now. We have a lot of great tag teams.
We're one of the teams in the hotbed.
Look at this. Springboard.
Wow.
Luncha to the outside.
Oh my God.
And Top Guy Talwar been hit by a sniper. There's been a sniper in the sweat box. That's Bo Cooper.
Or that could be from the flood.
Bo Cooper, is he in the top of the Bo Cooper? He's been at our European shows. He was actually in the Catskills. Actually shot Emil Satoshi off the ropes.
What are you talking about?
He actually shot Emil Satoshi.
Oh my God!
And now Hunter S. Talwar out there, unbelievable.
I think he's hurt. We need help. We need some medical attention.
We need some medical attention for everyone here. Go for the
I need some medical attention.
Death Valley driver by Ronin. The knees actually rolling him up. 1, 2, 3. Hook Bomberry actually beating Ronin.
Look at the tights.
An unbelievable upset.
Here are your winners, Hook Bomberry.
So the second dance here tonight at our prom, Enchantment Under the Sea.
Quite a big dance, I must say.
It is, and we all have our socks off because it's a sock hop as
Yes.
well. And it smells in there. Ooh, good smell.
Goodness, yes.
But it's Scorpio Sky with Jade Chung against Human Tornado.
This is a big rematch, 2 months in the making.
It is. It was actually in March where Human Tornado and Scorpio Sky actually had a match. Human Tornado actually had a broken foot, wrestled with a cast on his foot, and right before that was actually a tag match where Scorpio Sky and Human Tornado.
Of course you know that because I was looking earlier with you. We did our research.
That's right.
We actually did research, folks, tonight.
That's right.
And your team, you and Nemesis, defeated them.
That's right. And look at this! Scorpio Sky coming in, getting 2 right hands. Now a third from Human Tornado. There is no love lost between these two
and
teams.
there's an extra thing too in this match. If Human Tornado wins, he gets 5 minutes alone with Jade Chung.
Alone.
Yes, alone.
Alone.
So that's a private dance, I guess. Under the bright lights here at the sweatbox.
Alone in the ring or alone in a closet?
I don't know. It depends. I think it's a dance. It should be a dance. I'm thinking it's a prom. It's a sock off, so it's gonna be some kind of dance.
Knowing Dino Winwood, it's 5 minutes in a closet. Scorpio Sky up and over.
State that specifically.
Yes, it's probably in the contract somewhere.
If however, Human Tornado wants.
And might I add,
yes,
that if I can please mail in a prayer to I don't know, God, Buddha, whoever is in charge of
I say Muhammad.
We'll say Muhammad as well.
Jehovah.
That's right. I pray that the knot in Jade Chung's top. Please unravel. Please.
You want a nipple slip tonight? You want a nip slip?
I want a nip slip.
I can be very racist, but I won't.
Well, do not.
I'm just saying a nip slip.
Please. Just the mere mention that you is a racist.
Wait, we got basketball in play here.
It is playoff season here.
Yes, it is.
Wow, look at this.
Whoa! What is this?
Big dunk.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable.
That's a technical foul.
It is hanging on the rim, but I don't think the referee will not call it.
Come on, I want to listen. Oh my God! That's another technical foul. He's ejected. The match is over, folks.
Turn to the dodgeball. That's insane. Jade Chung taking one off that beautiful posterior human tornado.
And Human Tornado scores a double technical on that.
I have to agree. And now look at this. Human tornado up on the ring apron.
What is this?
And what is this? Up and over.
Wait. Oh, no. Oh, he landed on that foot, though.
Oh, he landed on that hurt foot. Oh, and a chop. Human tornado.
He's resilient enough to at least know where Sky was, but he's got to be careful, obviously.
That's right.
Big chance by flying around in this match.
8 weeks ago, he had a hurt foot, and now he actually wrestled at our last event, beating Colt Cabana, in a very impressive fashion. And now Scorpio Sky going to work on that foot that was injured, the knee and the shin.
Well, of course you have to. You go in there with the injury, you know you're taking that risk.
That's right. Scorpio Sky flipping over Human Tornado right now with a drop kick. 1, 2 count only. Referee Marty refereeing this contest. Scorpio Sky, he's at a recent just a mean streak. Ever since he was
as mean as those pink.
That's right. As mean as you can be in pink.
Yes.
And the pink of black attack. I guess that he is the new Bret Hart.
Don't you say that around certain members of the PMG locker room, because there's people out there who worship him. I think Sky's one of them who worship Bret.
Sky is a disciple of Bret Hart, I'm sure. And
I don't think Bret Hart knows it, but
it doesn't. It really doesn't. And now, just taking out that knee of Human Tornado. That is a glaring weakness. I mean, when you wear a cast in the ring, I'm sorry, you're kind of telegraphing your injury right there.
Well, by wrestling stance, this means he's going to wear that cast for another year.
That's very true.
I believe Rick Knox still has his arm taped up from that arm injury that occurred to him, I think, about 14 years ago.
What you don't know about Rick Knox, we see Scorpio Sky just kissing to the fans, his adoring fans, by the way.
I don't know how much they're adoring him, though.
Fans of the 8-pack, but referee Rick Knox actually it's not that it's the same injury. Wow, Human Tornado just taking that leg off the apron there. But referee Rick Knox actually re-aggravates it.
Is that his counting arm? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, that's his sex arm.
Oh, okay. I don't even want to know how you know this.
Well, because I tell you, he brags about it. And it's not so much his sex arm.
I've heard he's quite lazy.
It's not because he's having sex with himself.
Okay.
He's actually he's so vigorous in his love making that he actually he quite often falls off the bed. And actually, when he plants down with that right arm, it actually re-injures it. So it's actually.
Man, I just say you've been listening way too closely to Rick Knox telling sex stories.
He's fascinating. I mean, but it's not that I ask about it. He just tells me.
Yes, he just comes up and just talks to you.
He just tells me.
I have talked to Rick Knox. Luckily, I look on that locker room enough to where he can come up to me and tell me the story. I better watch out next show for him. I may just hang around to see if he tells me a random story that I can report back to you on the next PG DVD commentary that I'm fortunate enough to hear.
That's right. And as we see, now Scorpio Sky.
Look at Marty. And look at what. Now wait a minute.
Wow.
My understanding is that's his interpretation. I want to say impersonation. That's his interpretation of Rey Mysterio doing the Eddie Guerrero spot.
Wow.
Yes. So he's doing an imitation of the imitation.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, the imitation of the imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Yes, it is.
And now, figure 4 leg lock.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, this could be it. We have seen. Well, I
think imitation means the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, imitation.
Oh, there's the added leverage.
That's the. Oh my God, that is the ultimate leverage right there. My goodness.
Depends on what kind of leverage.
Oh my goodness. And the only thing I can wish for more is a lateral press from Jade Chung. I mean, that would be tremendous. And now, Human Tornado.
Upon yourself, obviously.
Of course.
So you know what? You're one of the owners. Can you book that match?
A match between myself and Jade Chung?
Yeah, why not? How about you get maybe her and Sky against you and your type of partner Nemesis possibly.
I will actually book a lights out match.
Okay.
Off the JCC premises.
Okay.
And now, here with Tornado has turned around the figure four.
Wow.
We have not seen anybody give up to the figure four, let alone give up to the reversal of the figure four. Could you imagine? That would be the ultimate insult for Scorpio
of course
Sky.
it would be.
And Scorpio Sky, as we like I was going to state before,
yes,
he's actually had when he was demasked by Scott Ross and Chris Bosh, and he's actually turned his career around, quite frankly.
In the singles ranks, yes, because he unmasked the tag. He was unmasked the tag team champion. You know, he was at the pinnacle of his career, I had thought.
That's right.
He's doing pretty well for himself here, obviously, although not right now, because he's on the receiving end of a kick right there. And
right. And actually,
now, is that an enziguri?
That is,
it's a variation. I don't know how that counts in our rule book. I'll have to look into that later.
That's right. But in any words you call it, it's very effective. Jade Chung just slapping the mat, and
she looks quite pissed off.
She is quite upset, and now just cheering on her man. And Scorpio Sky is quite out of it from that kick to the head. Now rushing in. Oh, look at this. The rights and the lefts, and now hook.
Oh my God!
Body blow.
Body blow. Right, left. God, it's like when I played Punch-Out when I was like 6 years old.
That's right, Ball Bull is down.
No, I think it looks more like Piston Hurricane. I was waiting to do pounce. Damn it, I couldn't get to it.
Would that make Rick knock Glass Joe? And now!
Yes, it would.
And now, even Tornado going to the outside. What could this be? This is only trouble.
God!
Christ on a crunch! Oh my God, a reverse DDT to Scorpio Sky, and Jade Chung
needs to do something here.
She needs to massage his brain. Instead, she massages his buttocks. And God bless her.
She better watch out.
Even Tornado.
Oh God! He landed on his head too. It looked like he landed on Sky's head, which is already injured by that kick.
But more importantly, he might have landed on that already injured foot.
That's
He actually putting his body on the line. And a great shot by our handheld camera right there. No matter who dies in this match, we have a shot.
I'll drink some of the punch to that. Have some punch, Disco Machine.
Oh my goodness.
The Taro punch.
Oh, and a bitch slap to the back of the head.
Taro's tantalizing punch.
Taro's hard hail.
Yes.
And now, Human Tornado going to the top. Oh, big punch out. Gorgeous. 1, 2 count only.
Thank you, Disco Machine. I appreciate that.
My pleasure. And now, Human Tornado, very slow to capitalize on Scorpio Sky.
Obviously, he's hurt. He took a beating there. What's he? Pedigree?
Wait, it could be.
London suplex? A Tiger Driver. I've never seen him do that.
I have not either. 1, 2 count only.
Very one of the most most overused moves in wrestling, and that's the first time I've seen that move in a Pro Wrestling ring.
How dare you! I use that move quite effectively on many occasions.
In Pro Wrestling Guerilla.
In Pro Wrestling Guerilla.
Not lately.
Well, I understand because you're usually drunk and then you stumble in about 5 matches.
Of course. What am I supposed to do?
That's right. And now whipped into Scorpio Sky, and now the tornado punch. Now getting into the
Is that the Argo Bargo?
Possibly the Argo Bargo, but there's so many variations of names for everything. Who can keep them straight? But it's effective nonetheless to the back of the brain of Human Tornado.
Yeah, he's working that head along with the foot.
That's right. And Scorpio,
he's got to go back to that leg. I don't think that's the real weak spot. We'll see what he wants to do.
Rolling out, and now going for the belly back suplex. Scorpio Sky going for the schoolboy. 1, 2. Oh, and gets out of it. And now ankle lock. Ankle lock. He's got the ankle lock on. And now Scorpio Sky, he's got it on. But does he?
Yeah, dragging that center of that ring because Tornado's so tall.
Nicely done, flipping through Scorpio Sky.
Jade didn't like that. No, cameraman.
She did not like that.
I know she's hot, but we have a match here.
That's right. Let's keep it in the ring if we can. And now, Tornado clothesline by Human Tornado. And now, what is this going to be? Suplex.
Corner?
Oh!
What is this? Oh, my goodness! What a neck breaker!
Oh my God! Actually, I
don't know. His hands underneath the ropes. The referee probably shouldn't even be counting that.
That's right. That's right.
That could have been a 3 count out if he would have broken in the middle of the ring.
I was gonna say it looked like it was gonna be a reverse slingshot suplex. But actually he got caught on the ropes and actually turned it into a neck breaker. Very nicely done, but he was very innovative. And now Go for the waistline, going through.
Oh, he's going back to the ankle, looks like.
Back to the ankle again. Human tornado.
Let's see how his height plays into this, because like I say, he's so tall and lanky. I thought he'd be close to
and now Scorpio Sky has it right in the middle of the ring. Scorpio Sky.
He's got all that weight he'd have to drag, which is not easy.
And now Jade Chung.
And Jade's right there too, and whoever doesn't see it, I can see her totally slapping his hand away. Plus, always talking trash on someone doesn't help your ego.
And he does it. Wow. A last-ditch effort, and Jade Chung is not impressed by Human Tornado, but it doesn't matter. The hold has to be broken. Scorpio Sky had that right in the middle of the ring. He was laying on his leg right there. Human Tornado in obvious pain.
The only problem is he's not capitalizing on it.
I would have to agree. And now he is.
But he got caught.
Drop toe hold right and gets the face.
You gotta be careful.
Now the Billy Blank Tybo, the kid play kick step to this, and now Human Tornado spinning around. Look over there. Oh, the split. Getting the
only problem that I saw was he's using that right ankle.
I would have to agree, actually.
And now he's feeling the effects of that. I mean, you get the adrenaline that keeps you going to a certain extent, but oh my goodness!
She broke her wrist.
Balls of steel.
Balls of steel indeed. Human Tornado and down. He has got 15 inches.
He's not limping because of the third leg, ladies and gentlemen.
He has got 15 inches of limp dick, and Jade Chung just felt it. And now
you think she might have known that from their past experience together? I don't know.
Well, she actually now. And
you might get your hip slit. Who is
this young lady?
I don't know. Oh my goodness!
What the hell?
It's girl on girl action.
Oh my God!
Please!
Wow.
Oh my goodness! What is going on here? But Human Tornado got excited.
Who is this girl? Taro?
I can't recognize her. I'm not seeing the face.
What is this?
Oh my goodness!
She just leveled it. That nigga down! Oh my God! That is the move. That's the finishing maneuver right there.
Do it. Referee, where are you?
There's the ref.
Lamar's trying to get control. What's he doing with her? She's not.
I would be doing the same, Taro. But
that's behind closed doors. You get 5 minutes alone with her.
2 count only.
Which even Johnny almost got right there.
Who is this red-haired vixen that is coming to ringside?
I don't know.
Referee Marty. There's so many women in the ring. I know Referee Marty.
Maybe you have to talk to. Maybe Romero knows. He talk to him, or maybe Joey Ryan. He knows all the women.
Joey Ryan
knows. He knows every broad.
Joey Ryan seems to know all the women in PWG.
Yes, he does. And then some.
Well, I'm talking about fans as well.
Yeah, I know.
Now, this lady throws in Scorpio Sky in the ring. Who is this lady?
I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out sometime in the near future.
Well, I tell you what, maybe Dino Winwood knows something.
Yes.
Now go for that move again.
I'm sorry Dino's not here. If Dino was here, he might be able to tell us something.
What is this?
Oh, that implant TVT. That could do it.
That could do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. And Scorpio Sky steals one. And Jade Chung will not be Human Tornadoes tonight. Dance number 3, it is Austin Aries versus Kevin Steen, and we would have seen a transgression, if that's even a word, of Austin Aries. He has become a different wrestler indeed. I believe channeling the spirit of Randy Savage.
Yes, apparently so. I mean, I saw apparently everyone's succeeding at the last show, and I'll tell you, he looks like a new person. As I was telling you off camera, when I first met the man, I'm like, wow, he looks like a white version of Tajiri the first time I saw him. He had the same pants, kind of the same look. I'm like, whoa, what the hell's up with this?
Right, and now Kevin Steen, who has become a fan favorite here in PWG.
And I think even he's still kind of like, wondering how the hell that happened.
Well,
I haven't seen really much of a change in attitude on his part.
No, not much. And
he's respected by the fans.
That's right. And now Austin Aries is actually telling the fans that now he's having a few words with the fans.
I think it's a fan. If it's the fan I'm thinking of, I think it's that the African-American female.
Oh, wow. Very politically correct there.
Yes.
Try,
It's surprising how much of the punch I've drank.
try not to step on any feet, any racial feet.
I don't want to.
But, and Kevin Steen, this could be, what goes in America?
It can be?
It can be.
I think it is.
It could be, but I'll tell you what.
It is.
And Austin Aries getting in the face.
In our face, I think he's yelling at us.
He might be. He might be.
I don't know why. I never say anything bad. Maybe you heard what I said about him looking like Tajiri. He took offense to that.
He might have. He might have.
No offense at all. I mean.
And
He's challenging Spirit Hulk Hogan. He's gonna rip the shirt off. I think.
But I don't think he has the strength to rip his own shirt.
Well, Hogan had. Come on, he had the light. His shirt was very light, and he already had holes in it in the back. Come on.
It was very gimmick. Now, look.
Oh my God, brother!
Super pose down.
It's the real American from Montreal. Holy shit!
Maybe we mistake. Maybe Kevin Steen is from Toronto. That's almost.
Is it?
Well, Toronto and Buffalo, New York. It's all Canada.
How dare you say my hometown is Canada?
Buffalo?
New York, baby!
Buffalo, New York.
Oh, you said Buffalo, New York. I thought you meant New York like New York City.
Oh my goodness, that's so defensive. When you drink, you're so ornery.
Oh, you think? Good Lord.
Wow.
How long have you known me, Briscoe machine, my son? Alright, that's besides the point.
Now, Kevin Steen, John with the fans, it's apparent from this match already that both men are going to jar with the crowd.
Which is kind of bizarre because these two men have been very successful in wrestling. We have, Kevin obviously a former Pro Wrestling World Champion, and Austin Aries was a former Ring of Honor champion. So we have, this is a big confrontation between two former champions of the two major circuits already in the independent circuit here.
That's right,
and somehow it's still a third match on this show. That tells you how great this promotion is.
That's right. I tell you what,
and I expect residuals for putting you guys over like that.
You will get a check in the mail. And that's right. I don't know the rest.
Thank you.
And now Austin Aries actually channeling the Macho Man right there, and then getting pushed down by Kevin Steen.
Thinking. That's enough of that.
That's right. It's much like Randy Savage is much like Ronald Reagan. When anybody brings up the name,
yes,
they have to do their kind of weak, watered down impression.
I see that
Because and then when you're doing Ronald Reagan, you only say one word. Well, exactly. And everybody goes, oh wow, that's brilliant. And
not me.
And it's much like, we live in California where Arnold Schwarzenegger is our governor.
Yes.
So, whenever you say Schwarzenegger's name, you have to give your watered down impression of the Terminator. And it gets funnier every single time.
Of course, and then when you can even say with Kevin Steen, he's challenging Spirit of Hulk Hogan, you go into the brother. That's all you say, the brother.
That's right. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you. I almost sound like macho. I'm not going to do it.
Exactly.
I don't embarrass myself anymore.
But exactly. I mean, that is my point right there. Let's stop the nonsense. And now the side headlock by Austin Aries.
But wrestling is nonsense.
Wrestling is nonsense, and we all love it, and we all come back for more. And it is the abusive girlfriend that we will not let go. And now,
say being involved in wrestling, trying to leave, it's like you're in jail.
It is
like jail.
It is. You're actually at work.
It's much like playing on the Los Angeles Clippers back when they really sucked.
That's right.
Ron Harper, former Clipper, actually said being on the Clippers is like being in jail.
Wow. That is wild.
And then he got out of the Clippers and he won like 6 championships with the Bulls.
That's right. That's right.
Amazing.
Shoulder tackle taking Austin Aries down. And Kevin Steen.
Macho wants no part of that.
That's right. Macho Aries actually telling Kevin Hogan to go up the ropes. Oh, another shoulder tackle.
Oh my gosh.
Taking him down. Very nicely done.
He's got something else here. It's not working for him at all. He's falling for it.
Well, Kevin Hogan has to drop that leg, and this match will be over.
No, he has to do the big boot first.
Well, that's true. You're very right. And now dropping down.
I know my Hogan matches. Come on now. I'm an old man. I know.
That's right. Oh, and dropping down. And both men getting winded.
Oh, yeah, they are. Well, of course. I mean, come on. These Hogan would be totally passing out right now.
Oh, look. And Austin Aries says, I'm in better shape than you. Wow. And this, that's...
He did 3 push-ups. He's in better shape.
Well, I
goodness.
I dare say Kevin Steen can do 3 push-ups. And look, he's very lean and mean is Austin Aries. But these are 2 different game plans. Like, you can criticize
Well, see, the thing is that during that whole sequence there, Kevin was doing the running.
That's right.
All Austin was just dropping down, leading him on. It was mind games.
That's right.
And at the same time, he wore Kevin out a little bit. And see, Kevin needs some water here. Now, come on.
Well, this is smart, actually. Kevin Steen actually...
It gives Kevin a chance to recover. Austin's not making a mistake here by not capitalizing on this moment.
Well, Kevin Steen is not... actually, ever since American Idol, he's a big fan of it, by the way.
Really? How's he watch it?
A big fan of it.
How's he watch it? Why are you saying this? You're gonna get him arrested? Because you know the feds watch this show, watch these DVDs.
You're stepping on my joke here, Carl.
I know.
He's a big avid watcher of television,
yes.
And that is actually cutting into his cardio.
Ah.
Yeah, so he doesn't get as much cardio done as he used to.
Now, may I bring up something else that I saw at this show? I saw, and I don't know how Generico got this. I saw Generico for some odd reason wearing a shirt that said Canadian Idol.
Well, you know, he also...
I think he stole that from Mr. Wrestling's bag.
Definitely. El Generico is a known thief.
Yes.
And actually will...
Well, of course, he's from Tijuana. What do you expect?
Exactly. I mean, he hid it under a hubcap, I'm sure. And now Austin Aries going to the second rope here.
Now, that needs to count.
Getting the advantage, roughly Rick Knox. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
The knuckle lock taking him over. Back in as Austin Aries dropped toe hold. And now Austin Aries is on the defense right here. Oh, look at the sweat just coming off the sweat box. It is prom night here, but the sweat box is...
It's so hot that I don't see many people dressed up in their suits, you know. I just want to know who's the king.
The jackets are off.
Yes, the jackets are off.
We do not have a king. We will be coronating a king later on tonight. Now the clothesline by Kevin Steen dropped down to his bottom is Austin Aries. Cannonball senton.
Gosh.
Oh, Austin Aries was wise to that. Actually had that well scouted.
And Kevin got that one, but he has head too. That looks like Kevin's in big trouble here because he definitely, right at the top of his head appeared. And Austin Aries, he's a veteran. He's going to capitalize on that. And there it is, the elbow right to the back of the head.
That's right. Shades
of course, that's being elbow.
Shades of Randy Savage right there with that high elbow.
I want the double sledge to the floor. Give it to me.
He will give it, and look at that.
Not to me, to Kevin Steen. Kevin.
That's right, and if we had a table at ringside, I'm sure that Ricky Morton, if he was in the
good Lord,
that Austin Aries would put him right through it. And
I hope there's people besides you and me who saw that.
I'm sure most wrestling fans, if they call themselves wrestling fans, they will watch any Mid-South area wrestling from
that was classic
from the 80s.
wrestling. I remember I saw it when I was a kid, and that was like the craziest thing I'd ever seen.
From the Mid-South Coliseum when they were packing them in.
Yep.
And Jackie Fargo couldn't keep it in the ring. That's for sure. And
nobody can Memphis.
Nobody can. It's spilled out quite frequently. And now Austin Aries just talking trash on the Canadian Idol, Kevin Steen. And now the left, the elbow right to the face of Kevin Steen. And now just measuring those kicks is Austin Aries. The sweat pouring off him.
That's what it's all about. The sweat box is kicking in. It's sweat box season here in Torres and Guerilla.
That's right. It is probably 75 degrees in California.
I'm about to piss off the fans. I want to tell all these fans who sit in the sweat box, the wrestler's dressing room is the only place in the world with air conditioning.
Wow. And I'll tell you what.
I'm going to piss off all the fans by telling them that.
Whose braces are you trying to get in with, Taro? Are you trying to get the approval?
I don't care who
Are you trying to get the approval of fans? What is this?
What do I care? What do I care?
I would have to say.
I'm just pissing the fans off. I'm pissing them off. I'm not getting their good graces.
Well, you have pissed off 25 consistent members of PWG in that statement alone.
Of course.
That is just terrible, Taro. When they hear this.
It's not my fault the building has air conditioning in one place and not the rest of it. That's the building's fault, not yours.
Well, but I mean, you're making people feel like they're getting cheated.
They're not. If they're going to complain to the building. It's the building's fault. So don't yell at me.
So now it's the Jewish Community Center that they should be...
Write letters. Let's get a letter campaign going. Write Lamont. He'll take care of it.
Wow. Lamont from the Sanford and Son show?
Yes.
Jumping back, Ray.
But it didn't work, though. It didn't work, you see, because he hit the back, but he had to expose that shirt, and there it is, and it worked.
He's pulling the shirt over the head.
And the jumping ear clap.
Oh my God!
Let's see how smart he was. He saw the back it didn't work. He started to pull the shirt out.
We saw the basketball.
Look at that!
The nice knee, the shades of Harley Race and Rick Flair right there.
Yes.
And we saw it before where Human Tornado did the slam dunk, And, you know, it is playoff season in basketball, but it's also playoff season in hockey as well. That's well, look at this.
But is there any Canadian teams ever left?
You know, the NHL is not even. I believe Edmonton is.
Do people you know, we gotta ask everyone seen this. Do people in Canada even care about the NHL anymore?
I would have to say that people in Canada are concerned that the United States has more Canadian or more hockey teams than Canada. And because
you know, we have money. Sorry, Canada.
And also, I believe we also stole Iron Mike Sharp. So you know, we own most of Canada by this point.
We had to take Iron Mike Sharp though.
We had to
because he was Canada's greatest athlete.
That's right. You know, we
like we had no problem. Canada's strongest man.
Canada owed us money, so we took Iron Mike Sharp. And now Austin Aries. He touched 2 turnbuckles.
Too bad. It's too bad. He's not.
One more and he wins.
Oh, he's not touching the corner. Let's see. He's not touching the corner.
No, he did not. He did not. He said he's safe.
Okay. Oh, he's going for a home run or what?
I believe
first
so.
base, second base, third base, home. Around the bases. I don't know.
Wow, that is a terrible song. A terrible rendition of whatever song that was.
It was something I saw in the Bad News Bears when I was a kid, I think. I don't remember.
Wow. Taro, I see.
Yes!
I think that you might have been wise to go with the diarrhea song in that one. When you're sliding the first and your pants about the first diarrhea. I think that would be a better one, or if you're going into
I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, you're sliding in third and you start to feel a turd, diarrhea. And now Austin Aries. And you're sliding into home and your pants begin to foam. Let's go back to this great match. Austin Aries now taking the head out of Kevin Steen right there. That punch to the face. Oh, another punch to the face returned by Kevin Steen.
Here we go. It's the fisticuffs.
That fisticuffs.
I would think that Kevin Steen would have the edge in this fight because that's how you do it in hockey.
That's true. You might want to pull it.
Stop it. See the equalizer.
I have never seen an eye poke in the NHL yet, but you know it is early in the.
I never see a super kick though. As good as this in the hockey game,
Exactly.
his head would have came off on that.
That's right. I believe that Ron Duguay was actually trying to do that, but he actually slipped going for the super kick.
I would love to see a hockey franchise.
Well, you know, Channel Park did the super kick in his fight. By the way, Channel Park will be pitching for the Padres on Saturday, where I'll be seeing my St. Louis Cardinals beat the Padres.
That's great.
Okay, but I digress.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And and now the dueling eye pokes.
Oh my God! Wait a minute!
Wow.
Oh God!
And now blocked.
Oh, he blocked it!
Ow!
It turned into a Three Stooges fight here.
Unbelievable.
Here at the sweat box.
And now taking off the ropes is awesome. Wow. Curly Aries going off the ropes, but he does not make it all the way. Back elbow by Chef Aries. And now, the power slam
by Mo Steen.
by Kevin Steen going by the power slam. Austin Aries rolling up onto the ring apron area. The fans better be careful over there, because Kevin Steen, I know.
Very position here.
That's right, going for the hit. Shoulder to the midsection. Austin Aries.
Oh, he got caught.
Into the cutter. Unbelievable. 1, 2 count. Only a signature move by Kevin Steen. Actually getting a cutter off the.
That was absolute nowhere.
Absolutely.
It looked like he was on the, he was right for the pickings.
That's right. And now the fireman's carry into the gut buster right there. Kevin Steen maybe going for his 450 splash. Either that or I believe when he goes this way, he's going for the senton.
And we'll see. We'll have to find out. But he's really tired, though. He needs to hurry, but he's taking his time here, obviously, because he's taking a lot of punishment in this contest.
Well, he took a lot of eye pokes as well.
Yes, he has all.
But also gave his share as well. And now Austin Aries hitting those ropes, taking out the genitalia.
But he was able to hold his position. Oh, he paid the price for it.
Vicious drop kick. 1, 2. Oh, but Austin Aries did not hook those hands.
He hooked one leg, but he left the other side of his body open.
That's right. And now, here is Austin Aries. He says
he's got to take the fat with the right hand.
Giving the throat slash.
It's time for the elbow, I think. Let's see. What's he gonna go for? It looks like going for a suplex.
Go for the suplex right here.
That's a big man. Lift up.
Blocked by Kevin Steen. Going for the package pile driver is Kevin Steen. Austin Aries has it well scouted. Actually going through the ropes. Low bridge by Austin Aries. And now Kevin Steen.
Veteran tricks by Macho Aries.
And what is this? Will Austin Aries go airborne?
Oh! Wow, he did it from the bottom in the second row.
Masquerita Sagrada.
He's going over in his grave.
Could not have done it any better. Austin Aries going to the bottom rope. And now,
oh God.
Wow, a twisting.
Austin Aries is rolling the other way back into his grave.
He's like,
all his crazy moves. Uh-oh, this could be it. He's going for the elbow.
Could it be
I say Miss Elizabeth is rolling over in her grave.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, the double sledge.
Kevin Steen might be out. And,
it's time to snap into a Slim Jim.
Wow.
There he goes.
Wow.
He's going for it all. The coup de grace.
Are we sponsored by Slim Jim?
I don't even know. Slim Jim even around anymore.
Again.
There it is.
The diving elbow.
You gotta be careful. This could do it.
1, 2. Oh.
Brother.
Wow.
Is we gonna get the Hulk Hogan comeback? Brother! Is he gonna come back? Oh, no, he's not.
Rolling out is Kevin Steen, kick to the midsection.
Here comes the leg drop.
Did
the leg drop? Oh, maybe not.
Into the backslide. Could be by Austin Aries gets the leg hook. 1.
Oh, wow, that was close.
2 count only. And now going for a suplex right here.
Yeah, brainbuster. Who knows?
Kevin Steen.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He's got it in some kind of... Oh, no.
He actually got the package power driver.
Out of a suplex.
1, 2, 3, and Kevin Steen has beat Macho Aries. And now we have another tag team encounter. The team of Disco Machine and Nemesis versus TJ Perkins and Rocky Romero.
Very interesting tag team match here. We have two men who, I don't know if all of them team are close to go, if at all, but they do have international tag teams going to Mexico for a course of, I believe, a year.
That's right.
Against your team, yourself, and Nemesis. Well, I'd say are definitely an up-and-coming tag team here in Course and Guerilla. And I believe you guys, I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking you guys have won. Are you guys on a winning streak as of late? I know you guys have been winning most of your matches, but
we actually lost a 6-man encounter to the Super Dragon.
Well, that doesn't count. I'm talking tag team competition itself.
Tag team competition, we are on a semi-roll.
You defeated Sky and Inutile.
Yes, we also defeated Bino, Gambino, and Talwar.
Right. This is definitely your biggest challenge. Even though this is not a regular team, they definitely do know each other. They have experience on that.
Well, they absolutely do. And now Nemesis actually going to be starting out this encounter.
Yes. He's pumped up. This is one of his biggest matches, if not his biggest match here across the world to date.
I would have to say so. And the fans impressed. And actually, TJ Perkins and Rocky Romero were impressed by that.
Yeah, TJ looks like he's impressed.
He's very
TJ
impressed.
might be a fan of the hardcore music, which is that the hardcore dance, you know.
That's right.
Somehow, I don't know how a team works. The guy who loves hardcore music and the guy who loves disco works out. But hey, you know what? You guys have been effective.
It takes all kinds, you know. Actually, as they say, opposites attract.
Yes.
And just the superposed down, and TJ Perkins, who's a man who's wrestled around the world, and
he fell for a lucha trick.
I don't think he was completely duped by it, but yeah, look at that side bicep, very impressive.
Yes.
Nemesis actually.
But I'm sure he's seen some goofy stuff in lucha, because lucha definitely does have some goofiness in it.
That's right, and that's how the lucha goes. They throw you off your game. That's right, and also by their
arm drag. That's my drinking match.
That's right, arm drag. That beer's going straight down the gullet. A Corona beer, in honor of Mexicans everywhere.
Yes, this is my chaser for my punch. You saw I already drank the entire bowl since you wouldn't drink any of the damn punch.
Well, you spiked the punch.
Well, of course I did. It's Taro's tantalizing punch. What am I supposed to do?
And I thought it was Taro's hard lemonade or something like that.
Oh, no. You haven't tried that yet. No, this is just punch, and I just threw in a little bit of the Taro special liquor.
And TJ Perkins just wrenching.
I'll bring the hard lemonade for you next time.
TJ Perkins wrenching that arm, and now got it in a hammerlock with TJ Perkins on Nemesis right here. And
Nemesis has got to be careful in this match, because him being most inexperienced, he can be definitely taking advantage of him in this match. And he's getting a little arrogant.
Oh, I would have to say so.
Wow.
Yeah, I believe
he might be in the, he might be, that's all I'm gonna say. He might be above it. He might, I can't think of the term. He might be in over his head. There we go.
There you go.
Took me 30 seconds to say it. Lunar Super Dragon tells me don't drink when I do these commentaries. That's why.
That's right.
He might be pissed off when he hears me say it.
That's right. And now the nipple by TJ Perkins. And then Nemesis did not like it.
He's very frustrated by that. I don't know why. It's just a little bit,
That's okay.
Hey, it's okay.
A little. I believe it's
mind games, and it worked obviously because Nemesis was affected by it.
I have to say so. A little frustrated. I told him later.
Calm down a little bit.
Oh, I did. Single leg takedown by TJ Perkins. Now dropping over. Very nicely done. And now whipping him through. And now the head scissors by TJ Perkins. Nicely done on Nemesis right now.
Got a chance to take out to you right there and there. Let's see. Is it up?
Arm drag. And now, and an arm drag returns. And now TJ Perkins going up, going for the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Yeah. That's very nicely done. And now Nemesis.
But the problem is Nemesis takes advantage of this.
Oh, pose, very nicely done.
But I think he's making a mistake though. Just because you don't mind me saying something to the team. I know.
There it is, right there. That was actually what
he likes to play it to the crowd and to the posing because he loves the adulation of the crowd. I don't blame him.
That's right. And now Rocky
obviously cost you.
Rocky Romero tagged in.
To see the whole tide turn in this match just because of that pose.
That's right. Rocky Romero taking over Nemesis. Got him in a modified chinlock right here, but actually wrenching the head a little bit. Taken back by Nemesis, throwing him off the rope as Rocky Romero. Shoulder tackle taking Nemesis down. Oh, and a big kick to the back. Now, that's one position you do not want to be in. And now Nemesis doing the curl.
You would know because you've wrestled that man on many occasions.
Many occasions. And
it's been a while since you competed against him, right?
I would have to say so. It has probably been... no,
you know what? Now, earlier I remember saying TJ and Rocky and Enchantment, but I believe you and Excalibur defeated them by disqualification in a very controversial match.
Very controversial. And
because he was on the top rope too long, got counted out.
That's right.
Yeah, people were saying, what the hell, you got counted out? But there's a 5 count when you're on the top rope.
That's right. That's right.
Not the 20 count. The 20 count's outside.
Hey, and I was saying...
And now, I'm sorry, I gotta do commentary here. Lock up here with Disco Machine, facing off against Rocky Romero, trying to get out of that position, and he reverses it. Nicely done by Disco. Up, reverse right back and taken out in front face lock. In reverse into an arm bar. The Disco Machine. Oh, now he gets wrenched in the arm bar. They're jockeying for position here. Both men very quick. And Disco Machine gets kicked down. Like you baked off a little bit there. Trying to get him back on.
Oh, no. I was ready for action.
I just saw you I thought I saw you going like that. Pushing the arms back. But okay. Here they go again. Still jockeying for position here. Disco lock. You go 10 up there. Oh, very nicely done. What's your game plan right here? Just trying to work burn out, or what's your game plan?
Well, as I saw before from Rocky Romero, when you get that in the position where Rocky Romero can kick you in the back,
right?
That is no place that you want to be.
Absolutely not. But now you're definitely in a precarious position here as you're in the head scissors here, and you're trying to make your escape, which obviously is easy. But you're doing the right route to escape. Nice escape there by Disco Machine.
You're acting you're surprised. I've actually been in this game a little bit.
I know, but I'm just saying I haven't seen you do that counter before. I've seen a lot of your matches. I've competed against you many times. That's a very nice counter. That's all.
Right.
And it looks like he's going to try a monkey flip you over, but I don't know if he can pull that off here. Let's see.
And
God! You weren't expecting that, obviously. I wasn't thinking either. Unceremoniously.
That's right.
And chop to you, and now if I can reach out the turnbuckle. All the way across the ring with that much more momentum, that much more painful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Only 9. Did we miss one? We possibly did.
Maybe.
And now, going to the other side.
But there's the... No, you blocked the 10th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Oh, he's still going. He's still going. Oh, TARO is out with all that going.
I can't believe I can my ass that high. Good God, I was gonna try to switch language in the middle, but I know I would have fucked that up. Oh, and Disco's shaking that ace. You know, one suplex into a counter there, quick counter, and hook the leg. Thank you, Disco Machine. Hooking the leg, I appreciate that. Always a ring tactician.
Well, I preach that we should always hook the leg.
I know, we talk about that every DVD, and I'm sure people are sick of us talking about it, but
it has to be stressed. It has to be stressed.
Yes, it's important. It can be the difference between winning and losing and getting that winner and losing share of the purse.
That's right. And Rocky Romero turning around that lackluster chop from Nemesis, and now Rocky Romero on the offense. That is, when you're given your opportunity against a Rocky Romero, you should always take full advantage of it.
Absolutely. He's been a champion in at least 1 or 2 different countries.
That's right. That's right. And as we said, if Rocco Quant was actually in this match,
yes,
the Havana Brothers would be reborn.
And what I saw was he was actually his pants now. He was paying tribute to them because I saw he had a little HB on the side of his pants, which made him happy. Yes, that's right. Pit bulls, which I've not seen. This would be great. It's 2 guys out here. But you know what? I think you're better off maybe he's a DJ Perkins and Rocky as opposed to Rocky and Ricky. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
or Rocky and Rocco maybe even.
Well,
Rocky and Rocco.
You're not gonna get any.
But then again, it's not like TJ can walk in the park.
No.
He was a man who went almost an entire year undefeated for Cinderella.
That's right.
Maybe over a year.
Kick to the midsection and then slam down here. And we have seen this before. That Eddie Guerrero sent on him into the ring.
Hello.
And now that
sorry.
Baba Booey making an appearance here in the booth.
I didn't even know what that was till I.
A European uppercut right there. Whoa. And now. A headbutt.
I think there's nothing in his head right now, so that's why he's probably hearing his hello in that head.
He's shaking like a maraca, that's for sure. And now Nemesis being thrown in, actually hooking onto the ropes.
Very smart.
That's right, and Nemesis should be making.
Oh, he should be. Oh, there he is. He's gonna make the tag.
That's right.
And in comes the Disco Machine. We're gonna see a double team here. He's measuring him for a kick to the midsection. Now kick up to the shoulder blade. It looked like. Disco throwing a little bit of dancing in there.
Oh,
he's laying in the boots.
That's what I'm all about.
I know it is. And now it looks like. Wait a minute. Oh, come on now. You're using a little choke here. Marty's giving you the count. You're not backing up. And oh, look at that. A little extracurricular activity on Disco Machine's part.
That's right. I didn't want. I had to.
Well, I see why. Because you're going for the cover. That was a smart move in case he interfered.
That's right.
Smart. I can give you credit for that.
Thank you. I'm wrestling a singles match and a tag team match right there.
Well, you do what you gotta do to get the money.
That's right. Oh, and
his cash rules everything around me.
That's right. My dollar bill, y'all.
That's right. We won't sound any more white than we just do right now singing that song.
That's right. That's right. And Nemesis backing, very unsmart right there. Nemesis.
Yeah, he's in his opponent's corner there. Yeah, he's got to be really careful.
That's actually oh, look at that.
The reason why my award is because you're right there too, and let's see, and you're gonna take advantage of that, of course.
That's right. And now, look at this. We're going to work on it.
In the booth. I didn't see a tag though.
There was no tag, and we were just trying.
And you're gonna admit that? Come on now, Disco. You gotta say, of course he tagged me.
Well, no. We're behind the referee's back.
Oh, okay. There we go. I see the referee's distracted. I couldn't tell first. Oh, now wait a minute. That looked like a cock to the face.
No, it was a knee. It was a knee, my friend.
It looked like a cock to the face, and that's pretty disgusting.
That's right. And now,
that's right. It's disgusting.
The double team.
Now Disco's setting them up. Look at this. Another choking him, taking. And I believe Nemesis probably distracted the referee here. That's the only way to see you can get away with that. Now we have good referees at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. And a hip toss it. Oh, a kick right to the midsection and shoulder. Oh, that shoulder. I believe he's holding that arm and that shoulder, so he could have a severe injury right here.
That is possible. And now Nemesis with the lateral press and asking for a faster count, but if he would have hooked the leg, I wouldn't have to take 25 pesos off his pay. And now look at this, the body slam.
That's only like $2.
That's right. And now dropping an elbow to TJ Perkins. TJ Perkins in a bad state right here.
Oh, absolutely he is.
But we're trying to keep the action fast and furious on him because. Anytime.
Well, he's still fast and agile. I see he can turn around and
he can turn it around at a moment's notice. And now, here is
he's still young, but he.
Oh, he's almost with the tag.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, very close.
But Nemesis wasn't even a rush to grab him there. He's got to be really careful.
That's right. Whipping him into the corner.
Oh, no, that was a cheap shot.
Absolutely.
He's going to take the tag there. I believe he is.
He did.
Yep, here comes Rocky. Oh!
Springboard drop kick.
And look how smart this machine is, cutting him right off. wants to kill that momentum if they can. But oh, you got a boot right to the midsection for your efforts.
Actually, that was right to the knees of all.
Was to the knees. Yes. But that angle looked like it's in the midsection.
Yes, and it was a very smart maneuver by Rocky Romero. And even though it was on myself.
Well, he grounded you, and look at that kick right to the midsection.
Look at that! Oh,
flapjack!
Wow.
That move. I will mark
My
that
God. The flapjack, as we hear from Taro.
Yes.
And now Nemesis.
I'm sorry, I love him in the Express, man. He's the double flapjack.
That's right. And now pulling.
Oh, pulling you back in the ring now. There we go. It's a Pier 6 brawl here at the Sweat Box.
That's right.
All 4 men in the ring, and all hell is breaking loose. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
Going for
double sunset flip. Oh wait, maybe not. Let's see.
Oh no! The dancing in effect
there. And both of you guys miss. And it looks like you guys might pay the price for that. Oh! Drop kick from TJ and a kick right to the face, it looked like, from Rocky onto yourself, Briscoe machine.
Yeah, he did. He took me out.
Well, he does not take liberties.
And now it's Rocky Romero going for the punches. The kick series now on Nemesis. Oh! Drop kick by Rocky Romero. And now
looks like Rocky's gonna look to finish him off right here with the arm.
This is your arm. That's your arm. No,
it's almost got a count there, but I thought he'd be submitting.
That's right. I don't think so.
You gotta get to those ropes. Disco, you might have to do something here.
I think.
His foot barely got to those ropes.
But
this could be the beginning of the end right here for Nemesis.
I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna. His arm is this weak right there. You can see it.
Yeah, he only has one arm. But look at this point.
That's right.
Against these two men, that is a huge disadvantage at this late at the point of the match.
I have to say, and a kick to the face right there from TJ Perkins. Now whipped off the European reversal, and now what is this? Actually flipping him up. Oh, face buster right there.
He's able to get that. That was pure adrenaline right there.
I would have to say so.
You could tell by the way he was holding that arm just a moment ago. He's got to tag Disco.
That's right.
He's not going to be able to get that 3 count. He's got to make the tag. And here comes Disco. He's fresh. There's a kick to TJ. He's got him in the corner.
That's right.
And what's he going to let's see what he set him up for. Whoa, a little arrogance right there. And you'll be paying the price. Maybe not quite, but spin kick right to the chest. And a suplex. Brainbuster! Brainbuster! This question, that could do it. Looks like
1, 2 count only. And he did.
Machine. You almost got put away for a 3 count.
I almost did, and this is not what you want to see. You get a brainbuster, and then you get Rocky Romero.
Back to me. You must be dazed and confused and in another world at this point for that brainbuster.
That's right. And now
let's see, more double team coming up. Let's see, into the corner. They're setting him up. Double kick, and Disco gets out of the way right away.
Nicely done by Nemesis. Double drop kick. That's right, go for the hit on TJ Perkins, but TJ Perkins taking out Nemesis.
Look at that. Both men just took each other out.
That's right, the wild kick, and now, what is this?
I can't see the action in the ring. Choke breaker.
1, 2 count only.
Wow. That's a move you put many men away.
That's right, the choke breaker.
Myself, I might add.
That's right.
And it looks like I can't tell what's going on. You're actually on the outside.
That's right.
And throwing him up. Looks like you caught him for something. I can't see what's going on.
Choke breaker. They're going for the choke breaker again. And
I mean, you know what goes on here more than I would.
And that's a 3 count.
I believe that was it. We got 3 counts. And Disco Machine has pinned Rocky Romero. 1, 2, 3 of 2 choke breakers. Disco Machine and Nemesis wins this match.
Best of the American Super Juniors. There's no team alive.
And now we have a very, very special match in so many ways. Sabin, the challenger, versus Joey Ryan, the champion, with special referee. And there he is, Commissioner Dino Winwood. And look at that. He actually, he did not cut the sleeve of that shirt.
Wow, what happened to those things?
He put it on and the sleeves fell off.
Wow.
Because Dino Winwood, he's pushing about 400 pounds in the weight room. I'm not saying.
I know.
I'm not saying in weight.
That.
I'm not saying in weight. I'm saying in weight that he's pushing. He just throws the weights around.
It's an interesting contest here. I'm sorry to go off the subject here, but Sabin came closer than anybody did to defeating Joey Ryan for that belt.
That's right.
And oh my, what? No.
What? Are those tights dirty or?
Well, I'll just make this comment. Look at that. I don't want the fans to get this full shot of that. Because we're, I would suggest we're doing this later than the show actually happened because truth is I was too drunk and I fell on my face that night. I couldn't do commentary with you that night on the show. We're doing this later, but I remember a lovely young lady at ringside told me, wow, I have the same kind of panties he's wearing.
Wow.
Yes.
Panties.
Yes.
Well,
so I don't know if those are actual panties. Hey. or if those are actually male jockey.
Well, this is.
Look at those things.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
What kind of man wears those?
Well, I'm trying not to look.
I mean, I only want to watch this match.
Well, here's what.
Can our referee do something about this?
Here's what I think happened.
Yes.
Now Joey Ryan has so many women, and that sometimes, he has so many women in the sense that some of them are not available. They actually have boyfriends.
Right.
And actually, it does not matter to Joey Ryan because
of course not. Joey takes it as long as they're under the age of.
That's right. The game on for Joey Ryan.
Yes.
Anytime a woman walks into the building, Joey Ryan has his.
He knows.
Yes, he knows.
He has his stooges to help him.
That's right. And I actually, much like Van Halen, they would have people in the audience with actually a seating chart asking the girls backstage. Joey Ryan does much of the same at PWG events, EWF events, UPW events, wherever he wrestles.
Of course.
And
that's kind of smart as far as looking for ladies.
That's right.
Smart.
And it's a perk of being a champion.
Yes.
But these girls sometimes have boyfriends. They're not the most scrupulous women in the world that you guys go out with. So sometimes he has to run out of it.
Right.
Okay. So he'll pick up whatever's available. And what I'm thinking happened is that he actually picked up the panties of a young lady.
I would think that's very possible.
And he left his wrestling tricks because when he makes sweet love to a lady, he's got the boots, he's got the knee pads.
Of course, he has the belt,
and he got the gold.
Of course, he needs the gold.
I want the gold. I want the gold.
As far as display.
That's right. That's right. You might be a crackhead.
Right.
I want the gold.
Okay.
As they said in the movie Alabama.
Yes.
When they were chasing us out. That's the time. And now let's get back to this great match. But Joey Ryan, has been the champion for a long time.
I believe he's 6 months at this point. He won it in November of last year.
That's right.
We're in May at this point. Yeah, 6 months.
And now,
very impressive. He's defeated some great competitors for this title. Granted, I don't think he's ever got a actual clean 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring against any of them.
It's always been by controversy.
Yes.
He's got his feet on the rope. And that's why Dino Winwood has stepped in saying, I am going to be the man who puts a stop to this.
Well, you saw what he did last show. The last show, he actually brought in the Necro Butcher to administer punishment
2 shows
and destroy. It was 2 shows ago. Yes, right. I'm sorry, 2 shows ago. He brought in the Necro Butcher. He takes the kind of extremes he's willing to go to in order to have this happen. But Joey, meanwhile, he has a great lawyer because that lawyer works in his contract so great. He got the his defense last show against B-Boy, and this time he was able to get out and face the #1 contender who was determined to be, I believe, Frankie Kazarian, right?
Right.
Because he actually defeated Joey Ryan, the first man to pin him in Guerilla in 6 months.
That's right.
Unless you count when Chris Sabin actually pinned him.
That's
Which
right.
actually didn't count, if I remember correctly.
Oh, and Joey Ryan taking a header right there. And now Chris Sabin just stepping over.
And you know he's got to feel confident because he actually feels in his mind, and he did defeat Joey Ryan, but he just ended up getting screwed.
It was controversial indeed, and it was planned by Joey Ryan. I mean, it seems like, it's just fluky that Joey Ryan wins in all of his matches.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky and good, as Justin Body once said.
That's right.
Well, many because he said that.
That's right.
See, Joey reminds me of like the honky tonk man. The man who somehow is just lucky, knows how to work it, and he keeps the belt.
It's the truth, and Joey is not that far away from gold. He was a PWG Tag Team Champion, and now the Heavyweight Champion, World Heavyweight Champion. And Chris Sabin, I think many PWG fans would love to have Chris Sabin as their champion.
I think almost all of these fans would rather have Chris Sabin as a champion than Joey.
I would have to agree. And now Chris Sabin.
I think even some of the ladies would argue against that point if there is anyone who actually would like Joey.
Right. Oh, and then stomped to the back of the head by Chris Sabin. And, there's, and Joey Ryan just seems to get sleazier and sleazier. We saw that the mutton chops and mustache. Look at that. Nicely
So
done.
you would think as he's been champion, he's getting some more money, and I thought he'd get a little bit classier, but say he's going the opposite direction.
No, he's
Extra money.
thinking. He actually bought a white van.
Yes.
A 1975 Chevy van.
Wow.
Yeah, with the little bubble. Out
Yes,
the back,
of course.
Bubble window. And now look at
He's paying all his extra money as champion. That's how he's using it.
Well, it doesn't cost that much. He's very frugal.
Yeah. Okay.
Because when Joey Ryan takes these young ladies on dates,
Yes.
he doesn't.
Wow. Quite a champion he is.
As they say, he's getting by on his good looks, and he refuses, because he's very frugal. And look at that, the
Well,
one.
obviously, look at the trunks. He couldn't even get an actual pair of trunks.
That's right, and Chris Sabin has alien on his trunk.
Yes. Joey's calling for timeout.
Calling for a timeout.
May I remind him there's nothing else in place?
Well, I believe that he's already used his 22nd timeout.
Yes.
And the only one he has is a referee's discretion.
Yes.
If the referees go to the booth and they want to review the play, that's the only one he has left.
Which
Now,
will be a first in pro wrestling.
that's right, up and over. It's Chris Sabin and a shoulder tackle by Joey Ryan. What is this? Now right. Oh
gosh, that was brutal.
Oh my God! Just throwing him. Oh, and that young fan was his DVD damage on that.
I don't know. Are you really that concerned about it?
I am, because I don't want to replace it.
You're more concerned about that than Chris Sabin's well-being.
Well,
Who's gonna make more money for you in this company, Chris Sabin or that fan?
Well,
how many DVDs up there?
if we have to replace a DVD, each DVD is $15, so I have to give him a DVD. I'm out 30. So instead of making 15, I'm actually breaking even.
I got you.
Okay, now it's just ridiculous. And
It's some kind of new math you're getting right there. It doesn't matter. All that matters is we have this match for the World Championship.
that's right. I can either sell 2 at $30, or I can give one away. Do I have to go over economics with you, Talwar?
No!
Have you squandered all of your
There's
cash?
no reason to go over economics right now. No one cares. What they care about is we have a big match right here for the World Championship between Chris Sabin, the man who came the closest to being Joey Ryan. And Chris might be an advantage here because he does have one more to ref.
That's right.
Now, is he going to actually be willing to count a 3 count for Joey Ryan? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think that Dino Winwood is the most eager to count. I think he wants to be the one personally accountable. Like there's one. Oh, and counting very slow.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, I mean, obviously Joey has a right to be upset.
But remember, actually, this is actually to Joey Ryan's disadvantage because Dino Winwood is a PWG commissioner.
Yes.
He is not a referee. He's been not trained as such. So he's only going from what he knows. And then now he's being actually tutored by Joey Ryan right there. A 1 count. He's not going to have a rhythm.
Well, we'll have to see if he counts the same way with Chris Sabin. That's the only way to tell me.
We shall see. And there is.
Yeah, hopefully we shall see. It depends on Chris Sabin, but they didn't kind of come back.
That's right. But I have full confidence in in the
Yes.
abilities of Chris Sabin.
So do I. I think I don't think he's definitely not out of it yet.
And look at
Definitely come back.
Joey Ryan just looking disgusting
Oh,
with those tights and that belly hair and belly, but quite frankly. Now getting a chin lock, a running chin lock.
and may I just say something to you? This is just for you. The women love his accent.
The women love his accent.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's right. He was featured in Playgirl magazine.
Was he really? Wow, I did not know that.
No, he actually.
In his dreams, he's probably featured in Playboy.
Well,
Depends on what kind of dreams he's having.
you know, he actually actually has the Playgirl that he was in.
Ah, yes. Okay, that's fair enough.
That's right. And he seems to be the only one that has it.
Of course.
So,
I could definitely see that too.
and someone's borrowing it. And now Joey Ryan now taking over Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin nipping
Wow,
out.
that.
Taking over. Very nicely done. Taking over Joey Ryan. Oh! What the hell? Joey
Definitely
Ryan.
cutting off.
Wow.
He should be going for cover here. I think he might have just knocked him. He's not Chris Sabin solely.
I think he just threw his head right into the short ribs. And now Joey Ryan, I believe, is going to go for that super
I
kick.
believe so.
He has knocked out many people at this point. Now, caught by Chris Sabin. Up and over to the final carry. This could be the cradle shot. And now throwing him over. Chris Sabin up under. Shoulder tackle. Chris Sabin down.
Oh, no.
The money maker. There is no Joey Ryan. This could be.
And I think I heard him say Joey liked it.
Joey. How could Joey like a headbutt to the ground?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Joey Ryan is into some freaky stuff.
Are you saying he's a catcher, not a pitcher?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not making any accusations.
Okay.
Any accusations would be actually incriminating myself.
Oh, shit.
And I don't want
I
that.
hope it didn't come out that I was.
See? Now,
I was
see,
asking
Taro?
a question.
You have to be very careful with
I was
your words.
asking a question. That's
Understood.
all.
And now the drop kick by Chris Sabin. Well scouted.
I was asking about his Little League days, you know, because I think he
That's
was
right.
a Little League player.
Belly to back suplex, but no, Chris Sabin floating over. And now stops the
Oh,
foot.
but no, kicks in the midsection.
That's right, right off the ropes. Oh!
Oh my God.
Chris Sabin, unbelievable lightning quickness. And I believe he's channeling the spirits of those aliens. And now, going around, what is this? Oh, nicely done. Penny can make it 1, 2. Oh, there's that fast
Now,
down.
yeah, wait a minute here. I don't know how, but Winwood was able to count and make it better that time. I think he's got the rhythm. I think he's in the rhythm now that he needs to be in.
Well, it's Joey Ryan's good tutoring. And now up and over.
Oh, look at that
The
DT.
swinging DDT by Chris Sabin, nicely done. And now go 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. And now,
Boy, Dia's got that rhythm now, at least in his eyes. I think he's probably about as fast as Joey wanted him to count earlier.
That's right. And Chris
Hopefully
Sabin,
he'll count that way for Joey too. We'll see.
Chris Sabin should really have no complaints with Dino Winwood.
He's not. He's definitely not at this point.
Absolutely. And I believe that.
Because that is, I mean, I'll say that in the past game.
That
Why
was.
most wrestlers stick by the referee standards.
What is this? Wow, Joey Ryan sliding through. Hop handle, suplex, throws him right over. Just unceremoniously. What is this? Oh, a kick to the face.
And,
Going for the super kick. Missed. Kick to the midsection. Tiger bomb. And that's an end to a power bomb right there. 1,
wow, what happened? He
2. Only 2. Only a 2 count. Only and
I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing here.
I don't know. Dino Winwood, I think he has a flair for the dramatics.
Yes, he does.
He wants to have that, you know, if a PWG title or a defense would be good, he wants a dramatic near fall, and you can't blame him for that.
Right, but Joey obviously not gonna like that because he wants to prove that what happened last night was supposed to be a fluke.
I see.
I would think so.
That's a very good point. And now,
But Joey's how much time he's missed? He missed like 30 seconds here. And he could have been finishing him off right here. He could have been the mustache fly and get the super kick.
that's right.
One of his big arse, big moves is awesome.
What is this? He is signaling the crowd. Oh wow! What is this?
He's going for the
Oh, Ronin, nicely done. Out of the power bomb. Now waistlock 1, and then splitting them up.
Oh no, there's a fine.
There's a fine right there. We can not condone the Enziguri, the brain kick. And now, what is this? Oh! Like a Yokosuka cutter right there. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only.
Okay, that 2 count. That was a little on the fast side.
A little on the fast side, but maybe there's something wrong with his tape. maybe the tape that we're watching.
I don't know. I'm not a videotape expert by any stretch.
That's right. And look at this, Chris Sabin up and over. We can see so many things from him, but it looks like he's going to go for a springboard dropkick from here.
Yeah, to the knee.
Wow, with precision right there.
That was, oh wow. Chris Sabin definitely showed how amazing a wrestler he is. Look at that. Joey got the wrong leg.
Right to the
He set himself up.
Oh!
That leg that was kicked with that dropkick off the top rope. And Joey's in deep trouble here. Bobby's by the way he bailed out.
And now Joey Ryan.
I can see Joey trying to pull something here.
That's right. That's right. And Joey Ryan, I don't know if
I can see him, by the way, I'm just watching Joey and thinking to myself, what kind of tricks are you doing here?
Dino Winwood actually stopping.
I think he wants to leave.
Yes, Joey Ryan actually stopping Chris Sabin from diving. And what is this? Joey Ryan.
Belt. Oh, no.
Going for that belt.
Why do I feel he might be up to no good?
He has not won this match. But actually,
he hasn't.
What is this?
Oh, right in front of the referee. That's on that DQ.
What?
But
I think that's what he wants.
Of course that's what he wants.
He wants Dino Winwood to disqualify him. So Joey Ryan can...
And Dino's not doing anything.
You know, that would be the obvious move right here. But remember, Dino Winwood is not... No, he says, no, we are not going to disqualify. He is not calling for the disqualification.
He's asking for the microphone.
What are we going to get here?
Disqualify me!
He wants the disqualification.
But it looks like Dino's not going to give it to him.
I don't... This is...
Yeah, please tell me what's going on here, Disco Machine. You're getting the audio tracks straight. Oh, no! Now that could be a DQ.
That should be a DQ, and I think that Dino Winwood might want to rethink
his strategy right there. I know. He was telling Joey he wasn't going to disqualify him for that. Oh no! Kick to the midsection. Cradle shot.
Coming for the cradle shot.
For it.
He's got him hooked. He's got him hooked.
He's got it. They're going to have a ref.
But we do not have a ref. Dino Winwood.
Here comes her knocks. 1, 2. Scorpio. Oh my God! Scorpio Sky just leveled Rick Knox.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's going to be no referee now. What's Scorpio Sky doing out here? He has no reason to be interfering here. And it's open! By Chris Sabin on Scorpio Sky. Obviously not liking the fact that he just took away the Pro Wrestling World Championship right from Chris Sabin's hands.
That is unbelievable.
This match was over.
And there is Rick Knox.
He's the only man standing out of all. We have 1, 2, 4 men down. And Chris Sabin's the only man standing.
Unbelievable.
Oh no, Joey's up. This might not be good.
Super kick.
But he caught him. He got that leg. That leg was injured earlier. He got him in the sharpshooter, it looks like. No, a variation of it.
Oh my God.
Look at that submission maneuver.
Oh, this could be it. Joey Ryan.
Could this be it? We could have a new champion.
Joey should just grab the microphone right there and give
Wait,
up.
but there's no referee.
There is no referee.
What's going to happen? Let's see. I mean, Joey looks like he wants to give it up, but what's he going to do? He can't tap. If he taps, it's not going to mean anything. His ball's not going to get released. There's no referee. Oh, and Joey's in tremendous pain here. This is going to be permanent damage to him at this point.
Permanent damage. And that is it.
Rick Knox is getting in the ring, I believe. Yes, he's getting in the ring. Are we going to see submission? What's going on?
And Johnny Yen actually throwing Rick Knox into the ring.
Joey's tapping! Joey's tapping! And I hear the bell's being signaled! We have a new champion, I think! We have a new champion! Wow. Chris Sabin has done what many might deem the impossible. I believe Joey Ryan was tapping out. This match, I believe, is over. He's got the belt.
Well, we've seen this before.
Let's get the official word from Rick Knox to John Ian.
I won't believe it until I hear John Ian say it.
Let's see, but it's pretty obvious to me. It looks like Joey Ryan tapped out.
We have been duped by this before. Wait, let's hear this decision.
Okay.
By disqualification.
Oh, what's going on here?
Winner by disqualification.
You've got to be kidding me.
The belt.
But now, look, he's got to get John Ian, but Johnny has nothing to do with this.
Oh my God.
So what happened was
Joey Ryan got away with it again.
Well, it's because the Scorpio Sky, he knocked out Rick Knox. So you're winner by disqualification.
Wow, that is a shame. And Joey Ryan has done it again. And the tag team action continues as we have two of the best teams, I would have to say, arguably in PWG, aside from the tag team champions, Generico and Super Dragon. But vying for the tag team titles here is Cape Fear, El Generico and Quicksilver versus Mark and Jay Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers.
Waited return.
That's
and
right.
I impressed you because I actually remember the last time they were here. It was October of 2003. And I remember, I told you the reason why I remember that. That was my last appearance for Romero.
It was, and you've been sorely missed. But we
By who?
By, there was
Can you find, thinking there's one fan. Yeah, actually there is one fan every show who's mad at me because I'm not rep. He's like, please, one more time before I go.
Well,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Well, I, to be fair, I'd actually like to see you wrestle so that guy would die.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Oh, come on. You would lose one paid fan who comes every single show. We don't want that.
No? Okay, then
Yeah, he's a good man.
I take that back.
He's a good man.
Alright, well, you know, Mark and Jay were supposed to actually be here.
What, for like 3 shows straight? What happened?
Something like that.
Delaware's finest sons.
That's right, and Delaware, the first state, by the way.
Yes.
The first state. And a lot of people that come from Delaware like to call it Delaware.
Do they call it Delaware? That's what I want to know.
I'm not sure about that, but I'll tell you.
But I don't understand. They're from Delaware, but they have the Dixie, like, you know, do rags. That kind of questions it.
They're the rebels. Let's just
They're
say
rebels.
Like Dick Slater. They're the
Yes.
rebels.
Yeah, but at least he was from the South, I believe.
They're like UNLV. They're the Ronin rebels.
Ah, fair
Because
enough.
they're wearing basketball shorts. Right?
Yes.
And Mark and Jay just in tremendous shape. You know, they actually had a long layoff where they did not wrestle for a while. And but you know, I'm sure that you know, just looking at their physiques, they look in tremendous shape.
Well, and they're obviously not. They're in for a tough task here because they're facing a team who is arguably the second greatest team in well, they lost a couple times to our current world tag team champions, but they have defeated Arrogance. They defeated many other tag teams. That's right. Of course, you know.
That's right.
I can't say they're number one contenders anymore because obviously they're not getting another shot tonight. Right. Because that's Arrogance getting their champions. So we'll see what happens.
That's right. And now ducking under is El Generico right there. I can't. You know, I'm not. I do not know which is Mark and which.
Can I say it's Thunderfoot number 1?
I think that reference would be on. And as we,
That's just for you. I don't care if anybody knows what I'm talking about.
I love the
40 ounce. All right.
I love the thunder feet.
Yes.
I love the complete score. I'm a big fan of tag team wrestling, as most people are. And look at that, just you know.
And that's why we have such great tag teams in the Post Guerilla. We're trying to bring back the joy of tag team wrestling, which is the lost art, I believe, in American wrestling.
That's right. And you know, as much as we love single matches, tag team matches actually bring out the best in 4 competitors in one ring. And
well, I know that, you know, in our tag team, I know Super Dragon actually prefers to do tag team action. You know, I know he loves tag team matches and he excels so well in that division.
That's right. And look at that signature trademark maneuver from El Generico. And to go for that.
Generico's another man who I believe you know, thrives in tag team action because he is a luchador.
That's right.
And that's, you know, and that's what he knows. And that's what they generally do in Lucha Libre, do tag team matches.
That's right. And nicely done, El Generico with that leg lariat. Now taking the Briscoe brother. You know,
and David Quicksilver. He's I believe a 2-time tag team champion.
That's right. That's right.
The belts with Chris Bosh.
And one day with this guy.
A whopping 1 day, unfortunately, in that case.
That's right. And El Generico
and I believe El Generico and Tornado have the belts.
That's right. They were 2 Steve Block.
Yes.
And now Quicksilver now taking in the Briscoe brother right there. Back elbow.
And Briscoe's keeping right in line for a title shot. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make it out for their last appearance.
That's right.
And I believe the last show they were originally going to be scheduled to take on Dragon and Davey, if I remember correctly. But Davey's injury held it back, and unfortunately, they got knocked down the peg. That's title contention.
Oh! Look at that. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yes.
Is that Mark or Jay Briscoe in there?
That is...
Oh!
I'll just say that's Jay.
All right. For argument's sake, and I'm sure that we're having fans...
I have a 50-50 chance of being right.
That's right.
And my apologies if I'm wrong. You know what? I don't care.
That's right. You know, but I'm sure they care. I'm sure
they didn't debrief. They didn't brief our commentators. We You're supposed to get a briefing from them.
That's right. We did not receive any.
I had never met these men formally, so I wouldn't know. I was never introduced to them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You did not. Did not introduce yourself at the 2003 show.
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
You were in the first match and you're just out. You just walked in.
I was supposed to be in a different match on that contest. And I had been duped in it. I had been attacked in an open match. I was in a feature contest on that show.
That's right. And now look at that.
For anyone who even knows what I'm talking about. Obviously not.
And now tagged out the Briscoe brothers. Just so look at just.
Well, I mean, obviously these men are going to be so cohesive together because they're the brothers. Obviously.
That's right. And they take tag team wrestling to another level. It seems. And Quicksilver, I don't think that they, But then again, this may play into the Briscoe brothers' disadvantage here because.
Why is that?
Well, the Cape Fear has been taking. All the punishment that they have ever wanted from Super Dragon and Davey Richards. So I wonder if they'll have any strategy. But it doesn't look like they have any strategy right now.
Whatever strategy they have is not working, unfortunately, for them at this point.
That's right.
But this match is a long way from being over as of yet, I believe.
That's right.
But if anything, these men have shown that they can definitely take the punishment. They're very resilient.
This is true. And now, look in, Quicksilver did not get all of that dropkick, but it stunned him.
Beating the side of the ribcage, I couldn't tell for sure on that.
It stunned
I was not to get the tag out.
That's right. And now, what is this? Quicksilver draping him over the knee. Oh my God! Split-legged moonsault. Oh, nicely done. We have seen that maneuver before, but they use it more as a finishing maneuver. And now El Generico.
Well, they're looking to get a victory here because I think they realized they were in trouble.
That's right.
Because obviously they got the best of Quicksilver there for a few moments.
That's right. And El Generico did not take too far.
And I don't know for sure. I want to say that Generico's probably been in the ring at some point in the wrestling. I know Quicksilver for a fact hasn't. But I'm guessing Quicksilver has had some experience in the East Coast, which is where the Briscoes thrive. Right. So these men might know each other a little bit.
I believe that El Generico has never faced the Briscoe brothers.
Okay, I guess I didn't know for sure.
I believe this is the first time that he has encountered Mark and Jade.
Okay. And there's a lot of these men. I don't know how many of these men did their homework. I would say the Briscoe. I don't know how the Briscoes did their homework, but I know Generico can't do his homework because he's in TJ. I don't know if he has access.
He doesn't have actually any light
or a television set.
That's right.
I don't know where his money goes. He makes from here, but I don't even want to know.
That's right. And now whipped off by Quicksilver. Quicksilver actually reversed, going for the head scissors, going into the freestyle.
Yes.
Very nicely done. And it seems to me that
he got locked in very tightly too, I might add. And obviously it's shown because I believe that's Mark in the ring right now. Mark's definitely feeling it.
That's right. And now getting to the ropes. But Quicksilver does not get up. I don't think he can.
He's trying to roll him up out of it. That's very smart move.
Two count only. Actually getting a roll up right there. And
it's why he made the best out of the situation where he had to release the hold. Very smart move.
That's right. Now whipping the Briscoe brother in. Oh, there's that tag team wrestling that knows so well.
Wait,
whoa!
What happened?
I believe that.
Did he fall? He stumbled?
I don't think he stumbled. I think he hit Quicksilver. But now.
Well, maybe he stumbled after he got hit.
That's right. What is this? The catapult up and all. And right into the boot. Nicely done. And what is this? Oh!
And who I believe is Mark leveled him right there in the corner, and then tag to the man who I believe is Jay. I should have just flipped the coin there. I could have been just as good to make a guess on this.
Nicely done right there. Just actually pushing the face of Quicksilver down. Now, Mark and Jay Briscoe have actually, they've taken tag team wrestling so high and all with maneuvers like that, the belly to back suplex, 1, 2. But they actually had a recent layoff where they actually missed, I would say, about a year and a half or so. Or a year to a year and a half. Where they did not wrestle and wound up. I remember seeing a tape where they randomly appeared on a show.
And you know what?
In Delaware.
They wrestled each other.
They wrestled each other.
I actually saw that too.
And I tell you what,
I was disgusted. By their hatred towards each other. They were disgusted.
This is how much they have. For those fans who do not know. They actually came out in a match, an outdoor match, and they wrestled each other. Now, this is how much, oh, look at that shoulder cracker. Quicksilver checking. Is his hand on his body right there? I do not see his hand.
I don't see it.
And both these men were so passionate, let's just say.
That's a good word to use.
They were really passionate, and I'll tell you why. Because they went into this ring against each other. You know, you think that there would be some brotherly respect. You think that there would be some respect for the sport. You know, trying to match holds. That was thrown out.
They were in their street clothes first off.
They were in their street clothes. I believe they had and I believe that they and they went out to oh my God! And now
I don't think they've had a few before this match because they're very cohesive unit.
Very cohesive. But in that match, they went on to display a fight that I literally have seen.
Yeah, I mean to see two brothers bash their heads into chairs. That was kind of disgusting.
They were.
I'm glad I don't have a brother.
You know what? You know, it was just really disgusting to see two brothers beating the crap out of each other. But yet, I'm sure the people that paid their attention got their money.
People paid for that? It looked like it was a free show the way it was set up.
They got their money's worth on that one. And just disgusting. Blood everywhere. But that shows how vicious and sadistic these two men are. That they will beat the crap out of each other. That's right. So you can imagine what they'll do to poor Quicksilver here. Oh, look at this.
That was your point after all that? Is that whole story?
Well, is there a better point that they would almost kill each other over a wrestling match?
I think it just took us a long time to get to that.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to buy time here.
There you go. That's what we have.
But look at this Quicksilver. Now look at this, very nicely done. Up and over, very nicely done. Quicksilver. Now going in. Oh, spine buster.
Jade.
All right, and now Quicksilver needs to make that tag, and now Generico is trying to summon him. Cape Fear trying to get the fans behind him, and the fans are solidly behind Cape Fear. Although there is a smattering of
course,
support
some people who
for the Briscoes.
I
mean, I'm impressed by this tag team. Now ducking through, El Generico with a drop kick.
Yeah, but you would think that you and Nemesis could defeat both these teams, correct?
Well, you know, we would give it a good try, but I tell you what, looking at El Generico, the way he's taking those chops, I don't know if I want to be in there.
Obviously, you wouldn't want to take that kind of punch from any man.
That's right, and now El Generico blocks a punch, and now gives his own.
Setting him up here. Here it comes.
He could be running up the ropes.
Ropes and easy.
Nicely done.
Oh my gosh.
Right out of the ring.
That might have saved his team from possibly a defeat right there.
I would have to agree. And now, the camera needs to go back to me, and then El Generico says, I'm going to dive. But he's cut off right there.
Yeah, obviously Mark heard him saying I'm going to dive. That's cut him off, right? You know.
That's right. And now Quicksilver, peppering him up with those elbows, throws him in, goes for a wild punch. Now, kick to the face of Quicksilver. Unbelievable. Now, what are we going to see here? All four competitors on the outside. Now, the head into the chair right there from El Generico, giving that one. And now, but still Quicksilver's on the ground. What is this?
Oh gosh.
Oh my God. A springboard moonsault to the outside of the ring. El Generico's signature maneuver.
Wow, I'm surprised he's still able to. Oh, he's hurt. He's clutching those ribs.
Oh my God, I haven't seen anything. I've seen that maneuver before, but I've never seen him get that high. And El Generico,
that was amazing.
That was an amazing display by El Generico. And now,
oh my God!
Oh my God!
Generico definitely got caught off guard with that one.
Did I see what I think?
Yes, you did.
The Briscoe brother leaping over the rope and actually performing a Hurricane Rana.
My gosh, Jade just pulled an amazing maneuver. The only problem is that he looks like he's hurt just as badly as Generico. So all four men, we have a double count out here possibly.
That is very possible.
We don't want here. We don't want double counts.
No, nobody advances to the tag team titles with a count out victory.
Yeah, I mean, this is a number one contender, not by any stretch, but it can definitely have an effect on who moves up and move down to the top 10. So you do have top 10.
We got a top 10, and if you have a problem with me saying you've been hanging out with Sylvester Stallone out in Hollywood.
What are you saying?
We got a top 10.
I'm not good enough to face you.
Look at that, a Guerilla Slam and into a Death Belly driver. Nicely done. Only getting a 2 count. Referee Marty making the 2 count. And now, as you see, that just maniacal, sadistic look on the face of the Briscoe brothers. Now signaling. Look at that. I believe he has a huge bump on his head right there, the Briscoe brother.
That came from that Ronin he did to the floor.
That's very possible. And now, El Generico fighting it off, actually getting out of it.
But all 4 of them are pushing away right now.
Look at this, half and half suplex.
Oh wow, oh my gosh. Oh, and in the corner make a tag, and he got caught in, God.
Gets thrown over with the suplex.
Wow.
And now, 1,
I am very impressed by that maneuver.
Oh yes. I believe that you're not getting
Generico laying on his feet on that last suplex, probably the only thing that saved his team right there.
El Generico.
That should have been a 3 count.
I totally agree. Nice catch, as it were, on that suplex attempt. And now El Generico. Oh, look at this, going for the BT bomb, the Black Tiger bomb. Oh, into a cutter. That has to be it. Unbelievable.
Let's see what's got exactly.
1, 2 count.
Generico.
Oh,
very smartly able to make the save. He is definitely in bad shape as of right now.
The Splash Mountain Razor's Edge, call it what you will. The BT bomb actually into a cutter. I've never seen anything like that. These two have tag team wrestling down to a science. And I believe that, what is this going to be? Oh, God. I hate to think it could have been a Doomsday device.
Oh, they do a victory roll.
1, 2 count.
Can't go in here, Paul.
Wow, that could have been a decapitation.
Oh, absolutely.
That's right. Oh!
Uh-oh, there's a fine. He has an Enziguri.
It is a step-up Enziguri, but
yes, Enziguri.
I believe we let that one go.
We let the variations go. All right.
Right.
Oh, look at that cross body.
That's right. Cross body from the top. 1, 2 count only.
That Tijuana press, if you will.
Tijuana press.
Brainbuster.
Yeah,
He's going for it. They're going for the Brainbuster on the mark.
The Brainbuster, but fighting it off, and now going for the double underhook. I believe is it the Tiger Driver? Will he going for that? Floats out as El Generico. He's going back to the Brainbuster.
He's got it. Looks like
no, floats around. What is this? Now El Generico on the ropes, actually hitting. Oh my God! And what?
Oh my God! Looked like he got the Doomsday device. I couldn't really tell from that camera angle, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Jade took a nasty tumble outside the ring. But Generico took a nasty tumble inside the ring. And Mark taking advantage of it right here. 1, 2.
Oh, thank goodness for Quicksilver.
Wow, Quicksilver again, they say that. Oh, very smartly pulled into his corner.
Amazing.
So he can make the tag, and there it is.
That is an amazing maneuver by Quicksilver. I don't think I. And now the Silver Ice taking down.
That's Mark.
As Mark, I'm terrible.
I said I believe that's Mark. I made a guess, and I'm sticking by it.
All right. And Quicksilver only gets a 2 count from that maneuver. The Briscoe brothers, we've seen some amazing maneuvers, and El Generico and Quicksilver have weathered all that. But can
we get the Briscoe weather their punch and walk away and see.
Can Quicksilver hit that pile driver? Can El Generico hit that Yakuza or the top rope brainbuster? But
who knows? But it looks like he's trying to keep him inside, keep him away from his brother.
Look at the way the Briscoe just fight back.
Arabian Powerbomb! Sunset Powerbomb to the floor. I would think that Jade could be knocked out right here.
Wow.
Mark might be in a 2-on-1 here. We'll have to wait and see.
Up and over.
But he caught Generico, but he turned around and got caught himself.
There's the young. And the reverse.
God, the reverse sets us into a Brainbuster!
Brainbuster. Yes. Brainbuster. This should be it. Quicksilver, Legal Man. 1, 2, 3. And Quicksilver and El Generico Cape Fear have beat the Briscoe brothers. And here we have a singles encounter that we have been long anticipating. Claudio Castagnoli, the man from Switzerland, against American Dragon Brian Danielson, and this should be a very, very entertaining matchup to say the least.
Oh, of course.
Both men accomplished wrestlers around the world.
Yes,
As students of the game, and much like you are, Claudio.
yes, like stupid mini games, drinking, and
You also have the ABs.
punch. You see, I almost drank all the punch, which is ridiculous. How much moves I've thrown in these punches.
Well, also you're a master of mind.
And you
games.
still wouldn't try it. I hate you for not trying that punch.
You know what? I actually
This left me to drink that much more of it.
I had a large lunch.
Don't give me that cop out.
I did. I had a big lunch. And as we see,
I have that big lunch of booze and alcohol.
well, and then we've seen 2 attempts for lots of.
Now I don't know if there's anything here before. This might be a filling out process right here. We'll see.
It is a filling out process because both these men are just jockeying for position right
Oh yeah,
now.
you can see it. The only problem is I would say that American Dragon, he has experience obviously, but he isn't a bit of a disadvantage size-wise. Claudio needs to use that height of his, especially when you're talking about position here, try to get the, an advantage on him, because obviously, people would say he's definitely an underdog in this contest, and he needs to take whatever advantage.
That's right. And now look at this, American Dragon getting the feet, working the way down to the bicep, and now what is this? Actually hooking the leg. Still trying to get Claudio's arm off. No, 2 count. Nice bridge by Brian Danielson. And we have another count, 2 count, another bridge by Brian Danielson. American Dragon looking very good right here. Claudio Castagnoli trying to force him down.
He's not a small man by any stretch.
No, not at all.
And now part of this training, I'm sure, there's this training with Tom. And he's training with Shawn Michaels,
That's right.
So I'm sure he had to do lots of bridges. So I'm sure he's used to being in that position. I'm sure he might have had to hold up certain people, That's a good part of your training for your bridges.
That's right, and any wrestler that is worth his wear, does those, the Hindu squats.
Yes.
There's a certain wrestling type exercises that you do.
So we have an easy in there. If you're training in Japan, you gotta do what? A couple thousand of those Hindu squats?
Hindu squats all the time, sit-ups, push-ups, they actually sometimes don't even wrestle, they just train.
Right.
And that's the way that
Did you have to go through any of that when you were in Japan?
I did, I actually did, and it was, I'm not saying it was difficult, but it was more like a ritual. You just did it every time that you...
Well, it definitely keeps you in shape then, that's good.
Well, you got to be in shape if you want to be anything in the sport.
Right.
And as we see, Claudio Castagnoli taking the arm of
both these men are in their peak physical condition.
that's right.
And Rick Knox too, definitely no slouch.
Not at all. And Rick Knox, he also does his Hindu squats, but they're for different reasons.
Now, wait a minute, I brought this up, I thought he still had the tape on his hand, but I don't see it.
No.
I think his arm might be healed, because it's his right arm.
And look at this, very nicely done.
And there's that bridge coming to his advantage again.
He's rolling through with Claudio Castagnoli.
I gotta take a look at his left arm, but I thought it was his right arm that was injured. I gotta take a quick look here. And Rick Knox is definitely a controversial figure on this night, because many fans, I'm sure, are very upset with him because it looked like he was calling for the bell to call a new champion here for us to do.
That's right, and now the ankle lock, now pulling in, could this be the top of Tia?
Yeah, it looks like it might be. He's got to get those arms locked.
And,
what usually the guys will do, they'll slap the sides of their body right there to get those arms, but it looks like he didn't have to do that.
That's right, look at it.
He's got one arm.
And just, wow, just taking an elbow, putting it right into the back muscles of Claudio.
It's a hard guy to lift up. With the height and weight difference, it's being a hard cast right here.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh, he might have better off being lifted up above his head.
I would have to say so. But Claudio, wow, look at this. Unbelievable. I can't just stretch him out as American Dragon. Oh, look at that. The back chop right to the face of the counter. That's right. And
okay, well, he only has to look. Oh, he just has to look at the tape now on that left arm. I guess his wrist is almost. I didn't see any tape on that right wrist of his.
That's right. And now,
so that's something that no one absolutely cares about.
Stretching out the hamstring is Claudio Castagnoli. this match has been completely even by now.
Yeah, it looks like they're still going out that feeling out process.
And now, flipping him off. Going for the sunset flip. Now, American Dragon actually
almost got a quick 3 count there on that sunset flip.
Right, I thought for a second that we may have a 3 count. We would hate to see this great match end so quickly.
Oh yeah, because a lot of fans have been anticipating this contest.
It seems that American Dragon has a little ear trouble right there. That's how you get that cauliflower ear.
Oh yeah.
Those blows to the side of the head. Eventually, the cartilage.
Not only that too, but you get in here, can feel your equilibrium.
That's right, and you know, without your equilibrium, you are nothing.
Oh, especially in the wrestling, being in wrestling, because you need your balance. Balance is so key and crucial in order to be effective doing your offensive maneuvers.
That's right, the hammerlock. Go for the headlock, and actually, American Dragon, he didn't want the side headlock on because that would be.
He said he was holding the zero already. Who knows what kind of sheet might be on? He could be a little bit out of it on his feet right now. He looks pretty balanced as right now, but I can't tell for sure. Obviously, we'll have to see what happens as this match continues.
That's right, the hammerlock.
And
He's got the side headlock on, and the side headlock is actually going to grind down that ear that was injured earlier. And
he's got a really good grip on it, looks like, because American hasn't had any success so far getting out of this.
That's right, and now the ear is just being ground, and I would hate to be American Dragon. Look at this, American Dragon did everything to get that over. Now going for the takeover right there, but American Dragon blocking it.
But it looks like he has some good leverage here on his hold.
That's right, and but that might have been good for Claudio not to go over. It actually grinds the ear down a little bit. Claudio will not let go of that side headlock.
Why should he? He should let go unless he gets the submission or a pinfall, obviously.
Exactly. And now the side headlock being taken over.
He has on for quite a while. American Dragon desperately trying to get out of it if he was right there. Trying to throw him off, but that didn't work. And this could be hard for him to get out of a hold like this just because he is at a size disadvantage both with height and everything.
I would have to agree, and as we see Claudio right here, just continuing. He wants to take him over, but American Dragon blocking it. But like I said, actually, I don't know if it's American Dragon any favors. He's still getting.
I don't think so either.
He's still getting that ear.
I think he might have better chance of sticking it when he's on the ground as opposed to standing up. I don't know, because he's not having any luck here. He might want to change the strategy and get out of this hole.
I have to say so. Referee Rick Knox right in the middle of it all. American Dragon doing his best. And it might be wise for Claudio Castagnoli just to keep this on.
Because it's effective. It's, you know what, whatever you do to be effective.
This could be a submission.
It all comes down to winning getting your money. And to him, obviously, look, he has money on his trunk, on his pants. So these money's the most important in this business.
Now,
yes.
As if Claudio Castagnoli would have come out with a win here, I don't think many people would question the method that he came through. I mean, just see that he won.
You know what? Yeah, because there's some people might not actually see this, and they'll see like, wow, how did he beat American Dragon?
They don't. It's like it's much like in baseball. It scored a base hit in the book, but it doesn't matter if it's a Texas leaguer or a line drive to the wall. It's a base hit in the book,
of course.
And Claudio just continuing to keep on that side headlock. And American Dragon has to be concerned at this point.
Well, it looks like he's trying to tell him just wait to get out of this. He hasn't been able to at all. This is very unorthodox these days because you don't really see someone able to maintain a hold like this for that long. And sometimes go to a different strategy or someone can make the escape. Like I said, that's that strength advantage that Claudio does have over American Dragon.
Look at that. Oh, and finally taking with the side headlock takeover right there.
Trying to do it, but you have to watch out here for the head scissors.
That's right.
Sometimes that's what American Dragon's trying to bring him into.
There's wrenching back, and Claudio. Yes, and now American Dragon has that leg up. Oh, it just shrugs it off, does Claudio. Really smart. I mean, I have to say, American Dragon. I don't know what to say as far as what his strategy. He is trying everything.
He has strategy. That's the problem.
His strategy might be out the window at this point because he has had nothing that's had any effect on Claudio. Claudio is just vicious. He's almost like a pit bull, just with his jaws just ripping like on a baby's head.
You have to.
No, not and this is just incredible. I can't believe that Claudio has had this side headlock.
But I can see him building the confidence. He looks nice and calm while he has his whole pride. And it might even almost be a mental thing down there. They might just be like, you can't get out of my headlock, you know, and just play mental games. Play my games. Who knows what he's busy?
And
trash talking, baby.
And the way that American Dragon is actually trying to counter these maneuvers, it almost seems like desperation. The way he was taking him in to the turnbuckles right there. It seemed like desperation. And now Claudio, oh my God, Claudio may be out of this. Sorry, American Dragon might be out of this. But look at that, vicious. Just taking him over with that side headlock.
Claudio's surprised he's had the advantage for most of this match. Obviously because he has that headlock on. Two count only.
Which
is weird because there's many people who argue that American Dragon might be the best which I can definitely see that argument. I don't know if I can agree with that, but you know, I am obviously very impressed every single time we get the pleasure of seeing him.
That's right.
Good man, great wrestler.
I would have to say so. And look at this. Just wrenching in. I don't think that American Dragon has many more options at this point. Like, what can he do aside from just punching Claudio? Look at that. Just desperation. Just trying to nothing. And Claudio seems to be absorbing the blows. Going for a common drop, actually holding that side headlock. This is incredible. I've never.
He's had that hold up for like 5 or 6 minutes now at this point. And his equilibrium is completely messed up. That might be why he's not going to get out of this hole. Yeah. And we'll have to wait and see how that plays into this contest. So obviously, you know, it doesn't really matter what you've done at this point. All that matters is who wins and loses. It's all about, you know, the money.
It is, you know.
Look at baby. Oh, atomic drop, and he's still able to hold on. Even though Claudio looks like he definitely was hurt by that hold.
That's right.
And I don't think that move was as effective as it could have been just because of how worn down American Dragon is right now.
That's right. And look at this, just wrenching it in. We could get a submission right here, actually.
And you need to be careful, I believe, when he's doing that, because I think when he moves his head out, he let up a little bit on the hold. If you don't have such a firm grip on it, might give Dragon the opportunity to escape.
And the way, now the knees is back by American Dragon and Claudio, and all legal, by the way. And the way that Claudio has to be careful too, because all the perspiration is coming. Oh, look at that, just nicely done. Claudio is just vicious. Every time he gets American Dragon gets a break on him, he seems to.
He's still in that hold, which is just amazing. He's had that hold for like at least like 7 or 8 minutes now. I believe this is the second one. I don't have the exact count, but he's had that hold for it's pretty early in now.
That's right, and this is just, you know,
yeah, blown away by this because this is definitely not how we felt in this contest.
No, not at all. We expected an even back and forth contest, and Claudio's made it a real attrition right here because he just wants to hold on to that headlock.
Well, you need to go ahead and win.
That's right. I mean, a win is a win is a win. But this would be an incredible. Belly back suplex, but he still holds on. Nicely done. 2 count only. Right there, and Claudio almost loses. But as I was saying before, the perspiration on both these men, at some point, Claudio could actually slip, Bright Emerson could slip out of this maneuver just from all the perspiration. And now it's almost like a camel clutch type of maneuver where he's not so much on the back, but just like wrenching the head up. And now just rubbing those bones against the cheek and ear of American Dragon. This is just, This is just bizarre. I've never seen anything like this.
Back in the day, that's right. You would read stories about how back in like the 60s, 70s, guys would have a match where they would be able to hold the headlock for a long period of time, and it was effective. That's all that would matter. If it's an effective maneuver, you got to use it. That's right. You want to make money, move up the rankings, and become a world heavyweight champion for the most part. Yes, you really tag team.
And for what it's worth, I mean, you know, we have to say, I mean, this is wrestling at its probably at its greatest, because it's two men in the ring just wrestling, trying to, American Dragon was almost desperate trying to get out of that hole,
and he's having no luck, obviously. Nothing whatsoever. And again, the side headlock takeover. See, this is great too, because I think you get in the head of American Dragon. Yeah, he might give you an advantage because he has so much experience. He knows what to do in any situation. So I'd be trying something different from on it, you know? So yeah, I know you're not going to disqualify me if he moves out of the hole and he gets a warning. And he's like, whatever, I can get away with it. Wrestlers know who get away with it and not get away with it.
Well, after you wrestle for so long, you know even better. The two men have been around the world. Billion back suplex.
It's still
hold on. Unbelievable.
You gotta be careful. He almost lost the match as a result of that suplex.
That is really, really outstanding that Claudio can take it. And I think that at this point, it's much like a marathon runner. He is in some sort of zone where he doesn't even feel any pain anymore. And the miles just keep coming off right here. He's just ripping them off. And American Dragon, I don't know what he's going to have to do.
He move besides the side headlock, or make a move out of that. Leave the side headlock into like some European uppercut, something like that. We haven't seen him use that, and that's a big part of his arsenal. That's right now. And obviously from his position, he can't do it. And he tried to push him off, but no luck there. They took it right back down again. American Dragon, though, fighting back.
There it is. There's those punches to the side.
And, not quite. Almost got it again. Same result. Side headlock takeover.
Wow. Just incredible. American Dragon doing everything, just fighting.
And those are not light. Those are obviously very big forearms in the midsection. And
that's right.
Got him off!
He broke it. Up
and look at this.
Go for
the reverse
final roll.
Into a bridge.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God! And Bryan Danielson has won this match. Oh my God! I have never seen anything like that. Oh, disgusting. I thought Taro's out of here, and who comes in and immediately farts on camera? Oh.
Excuse me. Now, I make my return to PWG to do commentary, and what do I do but pass gas? Right before we begin taping the commentary for this match, the first ever PWG encounter between B-Boy and Matt Sydal. Matt Sydal, the St. Louis, Missouri native, B-Boy, the San Diego, California native. These two men, I don't know if they've had singles encounters before, but I do know within PWG they've never met, considering this would be Matt Sydal's third match he's ever wrestled for PWG.
Exactly. And now, I thought Johnny and B-Boy were here.
Come to blows.
Yes, but Johnny in the ring, and we're on with this match. You know, and I've said this before, and actually, I don't know if you know this, Excalibur or not, I was actually in San Diego to see my beloved St. Louis Cardinals play the San Diego Padres.
I did.
Yes. So,
and you took your son to finish in Cito.
I did. And he actually got drunk and went on the field. That's right. And as you know, we said that Matt Sydal is a St. Louis native, and I have to say I am biased. I am biased. I think Matt Sydal is also a Cardinal fan, so I'm always pulling for you.
This catch can style of wrestling going hold to hold these two men. You can see B-Boy finally coming away with an advantage, but not for long. Sydal reverses. Coming into the side headlock takeover, B-Boy puts him into the leg salute. Sydal kicks out of it and back up to his feet. Both men squaring off.
Nicely done, and Matt Sydal could be the worst wrestler in the world. It wouldn't matter. He's from St. Louis.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know,
but he's not. He's the opposite of the worst wrestler.
He is.
He's a talented wrestler.
Extremely talented. Young individual. And, you know, if Matt Sydal does not have a bridging suplex type move called the St. Louis Bridge, he should have.
Well done. Well played.
And now B-Boy taking Sydal to the corner, but Sydal able to spin B-Boy around after running the lines and giving them the 5 count to break up. Sydal, Matt Sydal is such a nice guy. I don't think you've ever seen him take advantage of a corner in the corner like that. You know, a lot of guys go to a quick punch and try to get him a cheap shot. Whereas Matt Sydal, he's more than happy to let his opponent come out the so they can meet fair and square in the center of the ring, which is Sydal probably should have punched him because he was
yes, exactly where he didn't want to be, but he throws him off. Drops down, B-Boy up and over. Actually, Matt Sydal up and over, going for the hip toss into an arm drag. Very nicely done by Matt Sydal into the quesadora. What is he going to go for? No. Throws B-Boy off the ropes, goes for a punch. Matt Sydal up and over into the head scissors. Oh no, but B-Boy
cartwheels out of it. Uncharacteristic agility from B-Boy.
Those are from his days in the circus.
That's right.
Circus Vargas in Escondido.
But they actually, you know how in the old like the African adventure movies, the circus owners, they're kind of like King Kong, where they go to Africa to capture elephants and stuff for the circus.
Yes.
B-Boy was actually captured in the Philippines to perform in the circus.
Wow.
Not many people know that.
No.
That is the origin of B-Boy.
I'm not even sure B-Boy knows that.
It's probably a thing for me that he talks out. Being ripped away from, I'm sure, what was a lush and extravagant. Oh, B-Boy just level Sydal and a chop to follow up with it, and another elbow.
That Filipino anger coming out.
That's right. Now Sydal ducks the clothesline.
Oh!
Spins through and catches B-Boy in a head scissors. Now drop kicking B-Boy right out of the ring. B-Boy center stage just been dropped out of the ring. Sydal coming off the ropes. Baseball slide, now drop kicks B-Boy again. Sydal with the fans firmly behind him, adjusting his shin guard because on the baseball slide they got a little bit twisted.
Looking like a little bit like Luke Rock there with that's baseball slide.
Indeed. And now Sydal giving B-Boy back in kind he's in with a couple elbows. B-Boy after the first one wasn't convinced, but Sydal made a believer out of him with the second. Now Sydal the stomps to the chest. B-Boy is really in a bad predicament here at Disco.
I would have to say so. And, we're not used to seeing B-Boy on being beat down, and so Matt Sydal has a decided advantage here. Kicks in the midsection, staying on it. Referee Marty getting in there, telling him to bring him out of the corner. He does. Pillar to post. Oh!
Sydal.
My God!
I don't know if it was an enziguri or a knee strike, but either way, B-Boy could be down for the count. Snapmare and Flying Mare takes him over, and now Sydal applying a submission, just stretching him for the stretch from on the ground, but not quite. And now Sydal, you can see cranking back on the chin and neck of B-Boy. He's going to work on it.
Absolutely, and B-Boy, usually the master of 1,000 holds, now rolled up, 2 count only. Matt Sydal, I don't think B-Boy is used to being on the end of this offensive floor. He's used to one giving it.
The St. Louis Arch.
There it is.
But unfortunately, the Arch only gets a 2 count for Sydal. And,
it is the gateway to the West.
It's true. Would you say that B-Boy is like a Filipino Dean?
I would have to say so. He might be. Although he's wearing way too many clothes to be considered a Malenko.
That is quite true. Sydal, double knee drop to the chest, shades of Tiger Mask, the original Tiger Mask, Satoru Sayama, and Sydal just double knee dropping him on the chest, and again, knee drop just hits him on the chest and slides right off. 2 count only for Sydal. B-Boy somehow able to kick out.
I was gonna say, I was saying the St. Louis Arch is the gateway to the West. PWG is the gateway to the West right here for Matt Sydal. He's making quite a name for himself. Already made a big name for himself on the East Coast. Now coming to PWG.
And it really is the gateway to the West in the sense that if Sydal does come away with a victory here, he will win a free round trip to Hawaii. Sydal with a hard clothesline, almost taking himself out of the ring. And so this is Matt Sydal's opportunity to go further west in the United States than he's ever gone before if he comes away with a victory. If Beat Boy comes away with a victory tonight, all he gets is a visit to the pay window.
That's right.
The pay window, which is actually east of the ring. Matt Sydal rolling through with the Russian leg sweep into a submission hold. Beautiful maneuver from Sydal. B-Boy tried to make an attempted a comeback, but was unfortunately for him cut off by Sydal with this beautiful Russian leg sweep. It originated in the Russian leg sweep, but now is sort of it's a Ukrainian clutch.
Okay.
And when B-Boy makes it to the rope, forcing Sydal to break up the Ukrainian clutch.
You know, Missouri is a showman state, so he showed him a new hole.
That's right. Now B-Boy can do that everywhere else when Matt Sydal's not booked.
Well, you know.
Sometimes he'll do it on the same show, only if he's before him in the live. And now Sydal with his boots to the midsection. Drops off B-Boy. Just a standing drops off Sydal. Such impressive agility from this youngster, Disco.
Very nicely done. Now B-Boy whipped in the corner. Matt Sydal coming in. Oh!
Almost like an STO in the corner, but Sydal getting a face full of turnbuckle, and B-Boy, Jesus Christ. And Sydal on the steps. I'm not sure which hurt worse. Is B-Boy's feet on his face or Sydal's back landing on the steps?
That was sick. B-Boy coming through. Just like, much like the Play-Doh Fun Factory, just like mushing him through. That was just terrible. And then those ring steps right there, they have no give.
No give. They got about as much give as ring steps that are made of pretty thick wood and nailed together.
Yes. Well.
Now B-Boy rolling Sydal back into the ring. B-Boy coming away with the advantage after the last exchange. You can see Sydal still clutching his face, bridging out of the pinfall attempt. B-Boy hadn't hooked the leg.
I don't think so. He would have just bridged into a further pin if that would have been the case. Referee Marty pulling up his pants. We would like to call all the action here.
That's right.
And a big chop by B-Boy. Another one by Matt Sydal. Oh, just right back.
These two men just exchanging right now. And B-Boy cutting Sydal off with a headbutt straight to the head.
That's right.
Believe it or not, he actually headbutted him.
Pinpoint accuracy. And B-Boy go for the sidewalk slam, actually into a back suplex. Very nicely done. You know, Matt Sydal being grounded by B-Boy. We know that Matt Sydal has
he can take to the air.
That's right.
Like the Blue Angels. In my head, I could picture what I was gonna say. And, I pictured the Jets, these blue Jets, the yellow color, and just going around, flipping and flying and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, that would make an awesome reference. When the time came for me to say it just wasn't there yet.
Do you think anybody who knows who the Blue Angels are, like that watches these videos? I'm very interested in that.
I think there's a big cross section of air show wrestling.
Of aviation fans?
Not even aviation fans, air show. Air show, monster truck rally, perhaps buggy racing.
Fans of the Wright brothers.
That's right, a little NASCAR.
All right.
B-Boy, no.
Look at this.
Orville and Wilbur right with Dallas of B-Boy as he takes to the sky and drops two feetsies on the back of Matt Sydal's head.
I believe that's how the Wright brothers got their patent. They actually did that to the other people. They just stole it right out of the people's hands. Oh, look at that bridge.
B-Boy, though, is a good, outstanding citizen, would never steal a thing.
No. Very outstanding. You know, he walked in, actually. He brought his bag, and he had two hubcaps in his hand.
He said, I found these in the parking lot. Did anybody lose them?
Exactly. He said so many games. So, and he's a recycler, so that's okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
B-Boy actually the founder of the recycling system. B-Boy rolling through with Sydal, takes him and crosses the legs, and now pulling him up, almost shades of T.J. Perkins, Filipino cloverleaf, but instead just pulling on the back of Sydal's neck, and Sydal going for a wild swing, but it's just allowed B-Boy to tighten the hold, and now B-Boy really has the hold cinched in, and is just pulling back on the neck and the knee of Matt Sydal. Sydal grasping for the ropes, but he's not there yet, just trying to scoot his way over to the ropes, but now driving the side of his elbow into the side and back of B-Boy's head, finally forcing him to break up the hold.
Now, we saw B-Boy use that headbutt earlier. I can't imagine that Matt Sydal elbowing him in the head did him any favors, but now the huge strikes in the middle. both now Matt Sydal down to a knee. Oh, enziguri by Matt Sydal.
Staggers B-Boy, but doesn't take him off his feet. Looks like B-Boy is ready to vomit there from that enziguri. But now it might be Matt Sydal that's vomiting from that hard elbow strike to the head. And now Sydal trying to go over the top. B-Boy blocks it, brings him back in line, and power bombs him right down. Oh my God, a samurai bomb by B-Boy. What a great counter maneuver. Sydal just didn't have the momentum to take him over the top. B-Boy counters it into a power bomb. What great presence of mind by young B-Boy.
B-Boy found a way. It was either do or die on that one. If he would have gone over, it could have been, Matt could have taken to the air, but he didn't. Now B-Boy coming in, up and over goes B-Boy. Oh!
Enziguri again. That could be it for B-Boy as he eats another kick to the side of the head. Now Sydal going up to the top rope. This is a beautiful Orihara moonsault from Matt Sydal, who may have tweaked his knee on the way down, but definitely drove his midsection into B-Boy. Perhaps B-Boy's head or elbow caught him, and it knocked B-Boy to the ground, but Matt Sydal also paying a very high price for that move.
Referee Marty checking on both competitors here. I'm not quite sure. Now Matt Sydal getting to his feet first. That was a very impressive maneuver. Perfect form on that. Taking out B-Boy. The fan solidly behind. Both these competitors, but Matt Sydal in particular.
You'd be hard-pressed to pick a fan favorite in this match. Both B-Boy is getting quite a few fans since returning to PWG, and already had a pretty well-established fan base. But Matt Sydal, in a very short period of time, is winning over a lot of hearts and minds here in PWG. And he attempts to win over B-Boy with those right hands to the face. And now he's got him up. Could be going for a victory roll. Yes, it is. No, but he rolls through. Jackknife him and pins. Nice. 1, 2 count only. B-Boy rolls through and counters. Now jackknife from B-Boy. Sydal kicks out. What a great combination from these two men. And now Sydal pulls B-Boy through and puts him down with that kick. 2 count only as B-Boy is somehow able to kick out.
Very, very innovative right there. Matt Sydal, that leg drop, actually straight into a pinning predicament. B-Boy had to kick out barely too. Matt Sydal giving the pro slash sign, saying he's going to put away B-Boy right here.
He could be looking to take it to the air, go for the shooting star press. Matt Sydal so impressive with that maneuver, and he's won so many matches elsewhere with it. It would be, I think, a great boon to Matt Sydal and his tour of Western United States and Hawaii if he were to come away with a victory here tonight, especially with the shooting star press.
I would agree. And then B-Boy now just being stopped down.
A Missouri mud hole.
That's right.
On Matt Sydal.
What is this?
Now Sydal, returning the favor to B-Boy. It's the face wash on him, and now B-Boy he's got to be seeing stars, perhaps some birds or something else. Now B-Boy counters. It's an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, and you can see though B-Boy still feeling the effects from that low dropkick by Matt Sydal.
Unbelievable. Now both men getting the standing 10 count from referee Marty, and now who is going to be first on their feet on this one? Looks like, both men staggering their feet, but who has a clear advantage here? B-Boy, first one, just peppering him with those elbows.
Now the rolling elbow, Sydal doesn't go down the days, and he spins in a circle. Briscoe, I don't mean to alarm you, but I seem to have spilled some drink here in the PWG broadcast booth. But 2 count only as B-Boy with a spinning doctor bomb. Only gets a 2 count. I'll have to wait till the end of the match to clean it up. I hope the stain does not set in the soundproof carpet.
I have some stain remover. It's okay. We're all set.
All right. And now you see Sydal trying to fight out of it, but B-Boy got him locked in. Now pulls him over into what can only be described as an extremely painful looking cloverleaf type maneuver as he just sits back on Matt Sydal and he's cranking away on the knees of Sydal and his lower back. Sydal is crawling. B-Boy had to lose his position. He had to get higher up in order to not lose his balance and completely lose the hold. But still, he makes Sydal work for the rope break. And what damage could be inflicted, or what could have been inflicted, in that extra 5 seconds from B-Boy holding on to it when Sydal was fighting his way over to the ropes.
That's right. You know, we saw those aerial maneuvers from Matt Sydal, grounding him with those type of maneuvers, taking his legs out. Now kicking off Matt Sydal is B-Boy. Oh!
Beautiful leg lariat from Sydal taking down B-Boy. But you can see Sydal, he's hurting so many places, he doesn't know what to clutch.
That leg lariat made, he's not going to be able to do those aerial maneuvers. He's going to have to shake it off a little bit. Now he's trying to rub some feeling back into those legs.
Even with something like a leg lariat, Briscoe machine, it's an offensive maneuver. The man delivering it is gaining advantage over his opponent, but you're still crashing to the mat.
You're using your body.
You're still paying a price for it with your body. And now B-Boy just again in a slugfest with Sydal. Finally, Sydal goes down. These two men have been squaring off all match, and now B-Boy, he sees Sydal down in the corner. He could be going for it one more time. And now charging in, Sydal moves out of the way. B-Boy, takes an enziguri to obviously to the back of the head. But Sydal crawling, he comes back in. Beautiful moonsault thrust into the pinning predicament. 2 count only, as B-Boy is able to kick out.
My God, did you see the height on that?
But Sydal sees that victory is within reach. You can see just judging by his facial expression, he knows how close he is. He knows he only had B-Boy beat with that, and he's trying to do something to put him away. And now Sydal, he's got him hooked in the pump handle, picks him up, spins him through, and drops him down, hooks the legs. 1, 2, 2 count only. As Marty Valenza says, Sydal, you only got a 2 count on that. Now Sydal, he's trying to get B-Boy off of him and could be heading up to the top for the shooting star press to put things away. But B-Boy, what impressive tenacity on display from the San Diego native.
That's right. There's a lot of pride on the line here. B-Boy doesn't want to lose in front of his fans on the West Coast. And
B-Boy, multiple-time #1 contender to the PWG Championship, still hasn't received his shot, but is due for a PWG title shot somewhere down the line.
That's
now
right.
what is this? Clutch suplex. Oh my God! The Shining Wizard did 1, 2. Sydal somehow able to kick out. Unbelievable. I thought for sure that was it, Disco Machine.
Oh my God, where did that come from? B-Boy reaching deep down. And I was going to say that, B-Boy doesn't want to lose on the West Coast and have Matt Sydal make his reputation off him on his home turf. B-Boy coming back with a flurry of moves. Matt Sydal is going to have to shake off the cobwebs here. And now B-Boy says he wants to go to sleep.
And now, you know what, Disco Machine, if Sydal were to come away with the victory here tonight, which seems unlikely as B-Boy picking him up for the go to sleep, Sydal could, Sydal reversing out of it. Now B-Boy's got him up in almost Styles class position. Sydal takes him down, the beautiful haircut. 1, 2. 2 count only as B-Boy is able to kick out after that very, very, very deep cover by Matt Sydal.
Unbelievable. Now Matt Sydal,
he's feeling it.
That's right.
The crowd's letting him hear it. And Sydal is going off the ropes. B-Boy brings him up in the tilt-a-whirl. Turns him inside out with that hard clothesline. The lariat, and now puts him to sleep. Matt Sydal has gone to sleep.
1, 2, 3.
It is academic at that point. B-Boy, another victim for the go to sleep as B-Boy comes away with a very hard-fought victory here tonight. Here we are at the main event of the evening. The PWG Tag Team Champions, the World Tag Team Champions, Davey Richards and Super Dragon. Davey Richards returning from knee surgery, and returning early. And the first place he came after his knee injury, after his successful surgery, is PWG. That's how much PWG and the tag titles here mean to him. Taking on Arrogance, the newly reunited team of Arrogance. Both men going their separate ways for some time, but coming back together in impressive fashion. Arrogance been on a bit of a hot streak lately, and now Chris Bosh and Scott Loss set to take on the champions.
That's right. They've been champions for quite a long time. And
They have the most victories of any PWG tag team champion to ever hold the belts, and perhaps any champion ever to hold the titles in PWG. That's right. And now, I mean, you can see Davey Richards, Mr. Intensity, and I mean, intensity personified is Davey Richards is pacing back and forth. And you know, I mean, this is his first match back from injury. He's got to be chomping at the bit. He's got to want to show everybody, especially Arrogance and probably Super Dragon as well, that since his injury he has not lost a step. That this is still the same Davey Richards. That he is able, he's ready, willing, and able to beat and destroy anything or anyone that may stand in his path.
That's right. And you know, all four of these men have a storied past, you know, of hatred for each other. And referee Rick Knox is going to have his hands full with this match. But I was speaking to Davey Richards before this match, and he informed me, you know, his knee surgery cost him quite a bit of money.
I can only assume so.
And if you notice that he also has a big scar on his leg, he also had hip surgery. So in total, Davey Richards assessed his worth below his waist at $20 grand.
Wow, that's incredible. Now Scott Lost taking Super Dragon down to the mat. Dragon maybe caught a little bit off guard by Scott Lost. They went for a lockup, this block, they able to duck under, take him down, but now Dragon back up in control at the vertical base. We've got headlock on Scott Lost, trying to cut off the blood flow to the brain of Scott Lost, but Lost works his way back up to a vertical base, rolls through underneath the Super Dragon into a hammerlock, and now really cranking on the arm. And you know, Davey Richards returning from injury, he's been, you know, I would say thanks in part to PWG, but thanks mostly to his tremendous skill and ability. Davey Richards is now receiving quite a bit more national exposure, and you know, Davey Richards is he was actually the winner of the prestigious Super 8 tournament, right? And defeating Charlie Haas in the finals of the Super 8 tournament, and you know, so Davey Richards. His stock is on the rise, and for Arrogance, this could not only be a victory over the PWG Tag Team Champions, but this could also be a victory over Super Dragon and the man who won the 2006 Super 8 tournament.
That's right. And, you know, if you're looking, I believe it's this month's Pro Wrestling Illustrated, Davey Richards is all over it. And that shows you he has more national exposure, and he beat Scott Lost.
Yeah, Scott Lost, also a competitor in the Super 8 tournament, and had the misfortune of drawing Davey Richards as his first round opponent. And so you'd have to think that Scott Lost would like some great payback as he shoulder tackles Super Dragon down. Dragon going for the leg trip, leapfrogs up and over, rolls through. Scott Lost goes over the top. Scott Lost back rolls, but Super Dragon pulls him down into the STF.
Wow, you have to wonder what Scott Lost was going for right there, but Super Dragon had it well scouted right there. Now, Scott Lost just doing everything he can to get to those ropes.
You can see Super Dragon, his grip wasn't completely underneath the chin of Scott Lost, and that allowed Scott Lost to inch his way over to the ropes. But now, you know, Dragon adjusting his grip just a second too late as Scott Lost got the rope break, but he still didn't get an extra count of 5 of punishment to inflict on Scott Lost.
That's right, and wow, Scott Lost now
with the leg trip, going for the Scorpion Deathlock, the sharpshooter here early on in this match, but now Dragon with the leg trip going for it on Scott Lost. Scott Lost pushing off Super Dragon. Dragon seemed to have lost knee on the sharpshooter attempt. And now Scott Lost seems, after pushing off Dragon, seems to be in control. Now seems to be working up to a vertical base.
He might have the sharpshooter right.
He's got it applied to Scorpio. But Davey Richards with a hard kick to the back of Scott Lost, breaking up the hold. And now Chris Bosh, you can see looking on from the ring apron, a look of displeasure on his face for the interference of Davey Richards.
That's right. Now Davey Richards.
You know, Chris Bosh always looks displeased. He can have an ice cream sundae and he'd be displeased about it.
Exactly.
Davey Richards after the roll-up.
Deep arm drag.
Getting only a 2 count now, a deep arm drag, and holds onto it, working over that shoulder of Scott Lost, just stretching out the tendons and ligaments of Scott Lost's shoulders.
Davey Richards, this is his first competition here in PWG in quite some time, and he looks just in tremendous shape.
So far, it does not appear that Davey has lost a step. And you know, if that's true, I'd have to give the advantage to the champions in this match. Oh, Davey Richards bridging back and kicking Scott Lost. Yeah, I mean, his quickness it's like Quicksilver, not the wrestler, the mythical man. Davey Richards though, and you know, it's Chris Bosh and Scott Lost faced the champions in Europe, in England actually, in Kent, England, for the PWG World Tag Team Championship. And Super Dragon pretty much dismantled Chris Bosh in that match. He had his way with him. He inflicted quite a bit of punishment to the photogenic one. And you know, Chris Bosh still has not gotten satisfactory payback for that. I think Chris Bosh would relish an opportunity in order to embarrass Super Dragon or in order to inflict some amount of pain. But Chris Bosh going for what looked to be a monkey flip, but instead turns into a side headlock, just dropping Davey Richards down to the ground. Very clever maneuver by Chris Bosh.
But Davey Richards has those leg scissors on the head of Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh going for a punch. Now into a backslide. 1, 2.
2 count only. Bosh rolls through. Davey Richards, a lot of money, he's strong. Covers 2 count again, and now Bosh charging in, takes the side headlock. But Richards backs him into the ropes, fires him off. Bosh comes back with a shoulder tackle. Davey doesn't go down and gives Bosh a kick to the midsection for good measure. Now the hip toss, Bosh lands on his feet, reverses and hip tosses Davey, rolls through and holds on to the arm. Now in almost a mirror submission hold from his partner, working on the shoulder of Davey Richards and slapping him on the face and ear. And Disco Machine, Davey Richards may be caught off guard by Chris Bosh right now.
Maybe so, but if I'm Chris Bosh, I don't want to rile Davey Richards. You know, he has a lot to prove here. He hasn't been he's been out for a little while, but you know, he wants to make a big impression back at his first time back, and I don't know if Chris Bosh wants to slap him in the face to get that reaction.
But Davey Richards holding on to the Fujiwara armbar, Chris Bosh tried to counter and roll through. Excuse me for my voice breaking right there. But Davey Richards able to roll through as well. And now pulls him back down into the Fujiwara armbar. Brilliant maneuver by Davey Richards. And now working over the shoulder of Chris Bosh. The Wakagatame, the Fujiwara armbar, expertly applied by Davey Richards, and Davey with the full support of the crowd as he's got Chris Bosh grounded completely.
And Chris Bosh, the pasty gangsta, as I like to call him, and now Davey Richards tags in Super Dragon, and now
Super Dragon instructing Davey Richards to put Bosh up in the trio wall, and now Davey Richards inciting Scott Lost and allowing Super Dragon to take advantage. Oh, was that Chris Bosh? Super Dragon looked like he was going for the drop kick off the middle rope, shades of Frankie Kazarian or off the top rope, but instead Chris Bosh just fell down, which was probably the smartest thing he could possibly do at that juncture.
Gravity actually saved him. Now taking over, very nicely done by Super Dragon. Got those both arms locked out. Chris Bosh.
He's feeling the power. He's got the energy. He's hulking up. He's warriorizing. And you know, Disco Machine, I've said it many times in the past. You know what's the only thing that kept me from having a career in the NBA instead of professional wrestling? And now Super Dragon tags out to Davey Richards. Chris Bosh in a very, very bad situation here as Richards back into the ring. You can see continuing to work over that arm. And now, pulls his chin up and chops him in the chest. And again, chops him a third time, rolls through, and a boom! Catching him right underneath the chin.
Nicely done. And Davey Richards, a very nonchalant cover. You'll never win a match with Chris Bosh. He's covering like that.
Foot stomp sent on combination by Super Dragon. And Davey Richards, it's gotta be good to be back for him. And yes, a 2 count only. I'm sorry to speak over you. But I mean, Davey Richards, he's got to be feeling the rush of competition here as he steps back into the ring for, as we've mentioned many times before, the first time after injury, and Scott Law stepping back into the ring for the first time since he was last in the ring and receiving a back elbow. Oh God! Super Dragon hits the a double shot from Arrogance as they just go to work on the lower extremities of Super Dragon. Rick Knox is trying to what is this?
You can't be serious.
Oh my God, Chris Bosh.
You can't be serious. Oh my God, I have never seen
a more shocking sight I doubt I've seen.
He bit the co-tag team champion, right?
We'll say it's on the thigh just to save some face.
I don't think
that is
wow.
That
people have gone to extreme lengths to win the titles. I think that's the farthest I've ever seen. Oh my God.
Oh, Scott Law shoots in, sweeps out the legs of Super Dragon, and I think in the past in other organizations,
wow,
he just snuck in behind Scott Lost and kicked him in the back of the head. In other organizations, people have used a similar maneuver that Chris Bosh used, except with a little less teeth in order to win championships.
A little bit more loving.
That's right, and
we don't have a casting couch here in the CWG, although we should, right, quite frankly. And
Scott Lost knocking Davey Richards off the apron. Arrogance in control of his match, in control of Super Dragon, which is, you talk to most people before this match, that's not what, I think what anyone would have anticipated. I think Arrogance, the game plan probably would have been, now Davey Richards ignoring Super Dragon's plight and just angry at Scott Lost for knocking him off the apron. But I think, most people would have anticipated Arrogance to go after the weak knee, or perhaps the surgically repaired knee of Davey Richards instead of just going to work on Super Dragon. But I guess you take what cards you get, you work with the hand that you're dealt, and that seems to be what Arrogance is doing right now. It's a great effect, I must say.
I can't say that was part of their game plan, but it might have been a plan B.
That's true. I think if we can't work on Davey Richards, we'll work on Super Dragon. That's our plan.
On his crotch. I'm still obsessing on that. I can't believe it.
That was an incredible series of maneuvers. The likes of which I don't think we've ever seen before in PWG. Super Dragon was very, very nearly able to tag in Davey Richards. And now with a series of 4 quick elbows to Scott Lost, the drop salt catching Super Dragon right on the button and just drops him down. Scott Lost up to his feet after those 4 elbows, but very, very wisely tags out, still feeling the effects from those hard shots from Super Dragon.
And now Rick Knox just having some work. Oh, look at this. Just putting the knee on the throat of Super Dragon is Chris Bosh.
Oh, Chris Bosh is saying that it was actually on the chest and that Rick Knox should have been counting the pinfall that whole time. Though somehow I doubt Rick Knox failed to see that with his ring, his perspective. His courtside perspective.
That's right. Oh my God.
Scott Lost went to shoulder Super Dragon in the midsection, except Super Dragon started slinking down, and Lost caught him with a shoulder right. Oh! Superman spear. Scott Lost is just further antagonizing Davey Richards on the outside, and just Davey Richards keeps trying to charge in and almost hindering his team's ability to function cohesively.
A lot of taunting in this match so far. Chris Bosh taunting Davey Richards earlier, continues to taunt Super Dragon, kicking a man while he's down, and that's what you have to do to win the tag team championship from Super Dragon. Davey Richards, Fisherman Buster holds the position.
It was actually Chris Bosh that did the Fisherman Buster, but that's all right. No, but Chris Bosh shades of the St. Louis Arch.
There you go. And now Chris Bosh tagging in Scott Lost. I believe this is a very effective strategy. Super Dragon is looking like we've never seen him. Just really down, has no fire. But that
hard right hand from Scott Lost.
There's the fire.
Back up, but he's slowly going down. I don't know how many more shots he could take. Oh, a slap to the face and a hard elbow. A second one, a third, and Scott Lost comes back with 3, 4. of his own, and now takes a step back, goes for the clothesline, but a great psych out maneuver by Super Dragon, causing Scott Lost to duck his head, but Dragon puts on the brakes and hits a DDT, which may have been exactly what he needed. But Chris Bosh coming into the ring to break up the tag attempt by Super Dragon on Davey Richards. This is very, very smart wrestling, but I think Chris Bosh is probably bordering on disqualification. And now Dragon gets his boot up and takes Chris Bosh down with the head scissors takeover. And now Chris Bosh charging into the corner. Dragon up to the middle rope, comes down, the flying elbow strike takes Chris Bosh off of his feet.
Unbelievable. Super Dragon must make the tag. But
both members of Arrogance definitely feeling the effects from that flurry of Super Dragon. And Davey Richards tagged into the match. Hard chop to the chest, a second one as he backs Scott Lost into the rope. Coming back, Scott Lost ducks the high kick. Beautiful overhead belly-to-belly suplex from Davey Richards. And now Chris Bosh charges in, gets dumped over for the backdrop. And now Davey Richards in control of both members of Arrogance charging in. Scott Lost, though, shoots him up and over the top, and Davey Richards a hard elbow strike to the Scott Lost side of his head. Drop kick takes Scott Lost and folds him inside out, and Davey Richards has not lost a step.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Davey Richards, I thought he had knee surgery.
It looks like he had some sort of cyborg knee enhancement. He's like, oh my God. He just turned him inside out with that clothesline. Oh, Scott Lost, though, gets his hand on the bottom rope, forcing a break of the pinfall attempt by Davey Richards.
Unreal action from Super Dragon and Davey Richards. I can't believe,
Davey Richards, the $20,000 man.
That's right, below the waist. Just below the waist. And now, go for the waist lock. But
Scott Lost tried to roll through and kick him on the top of the head. Davey Richards, though, has seen that before. He's fell victim to that before. Was not ready to let it happen a second time. Boots him in the side of the head. German suplex just folding Scott Lost over. Covers two count only. Scott Lost somehow able to kick out.
And Davey Richards, I don't know what, he's had a flurry against Scott Lost.
You can see it in his eyes. He is a man possessed. This is how much the PWG World Tag Team titles mean to him. He is perfectly willing to cripple Scott Lost if necessary in order to hold on to the titles, but now going for the Tiger Suplex. Scott Lost reverses out of it, arm drags him through, goes for the clothesline attempt. Davey Richards bounces off, but Scott Lost catches him up. He's got him in. The backbreaker just takes him down and hooks the leg. 1, 2 count only as Davey Richards is able to kick out.
Unbelievable. I don't know how Scott Lost had the presence of mind to get Davey Richards up like that. Just knowing that's a well-scouted maneuver right there is all I can say.
Davey Richards had Scott Lost well-scouted, but Scott Lost perhaps had Davey Richards even better scouted. Chris Bosh, I believe, still disputing the 2 count. He may get a technical, and Davey Richards may get a free throw later on if he keeps this up. But now Davey Richards being put up to the top rope by Scott Lost. Scott Lost could be going for a superplex. He could be going for any number of things off the top rope. But Davey Richards, this is not where he wants to be.
Not at all. And now Scott Lost struggling, hitting Davey Richards.
But Davey Richards giving shots to the midsection of Scott Lost, a hard headbutt to the forehead and almost the eyebrow of Scott Lost. And now Davey Richards calling for Super Dragon, and now coming off the top shooting star press, but no. Davey Richards comes home with nothing, comes home with the knees, and perhaps this is what Davey Richards was calling for. He anticipated a reversal, perhaps, I'm not sure, but either way, Super Dragon enters the ring to take advantage of Chris Bosh, comes up with nothing but ring post, and now Chris Bosh up to the middle ropes. What is this? He's got him up and over the top. Spike DDT on the ring apron from Chris Bosh on Super Dragon. Super Dragon going out to the floor the hardest way possible, Disco.
That is unreal.
And now the sharpshooter, the Scorpio deathlock applied to Davey Richards. That surgically repaired or enhanced knee of Davey Richards is being worked over by Scott Lost. And now Scott Lost just cinching it in deep. Davey Richards struggling and fighting his way to get to the ropes to force Scott Lost to break the hold. but an inch is a very, very long way to go when Scott Lost has you in the sharpshooter.
Back to the center of the ring right here.
And Davey Richards very nearly ready to tap. That he could be feeling the effects on that knee as Scott Lost is just cranking back, and Davey Richards almost tapping, but he's got the support of the crowd. He's not ready to tap. He's pulling his way like a snail ever so slowly, but still making progress. Davey Richards almost there, and finally makes it. Finally forcing Scott Lost to break the hold. But Chris Bosh telling Scott Lost not to break up the hold, despite what referee Rick Knox would have him do.
Now we've seen Scott Lost. He has defeated Super Dragon with that very hold. One of the few times that Super Dragon has given up in a match. And he almost had Davey Richards submitted to that maneuver, and he would have won the tag team titles. Now what is this? A suplex to the outside. You can suplex him back into the ring, Scott Lost. Yes.
Up and over Davey Richards. Comes behind Scott Lost, drops down a boot to the midsection. Now Richards running off the rope. Oh, the rolling soul butt catches Richards a bit off center, but still dazes him nonetheless. And here we see up and over the top of Kamikaze suplex by Scott Lost. You know, every time he does that, you have to wonder who gets the worst of that. It seems to be Davey Richards who came down hard on that knee after being in the Scorpion Deathlock for such a long period of time. Now Davey Richards, you can see just clutching that knee, calling over Rick Knox. I don't know what Rick Knox can do for him. Maybe Rick Knox carries around a tube of Bengay in his pocket or something. But I'm not sure how much that would help. As Super Dragon, you can see, still feeling the effects from the DDT by Chris Bosh, getting up to his feet. Dragon going over to check on his partner, Davey Richards, and Chris Bosh, though, still, he may be asleep. I think Chris Bosh is asleep.
Wake up!
I'm like, Chris Bosh, it'd be wise for Bosh to come over and take advantage of Davey Richards, but it seems the champions are having a bit of a powwow, and Rick Knox is holding off Scott Lost, it seems. Now Chris Bosh getting up to the ring apron, it seems to...
Waiting for the tag while Davey Richards is possibly out with a knee injury.
And, you know, this is unbelievable. I'm not sure what would happen if Davey Richards would forfeit the match for his future well-being, or he would he would keep on fighting for the PWG tag team titles. But I'm not sure. It raises the question: is it worth it? This conversation. Would you risk your future, not just your future wrestling career? Would you risk your future quality of life to hold on to the PWG World Tag Team Championship?
It's a hard call, and you're making really a call for two. And if you were to do so,
that is a question that Davey Richards has to keep in mind. He's calling in Super Dragon for assistance, but Super Dragon is still dazed. I mean, that was a hard DDT he took on the outside, and now Scott Lost working over that repaired knee, and this has got to be plan A for Arrogance. Not A meaning Arrogance. I mean, this is their first plan. And now Chris Bosh biting the knee of Davey Richards, with Davey driving in with those elbows to the head. And now Chris Bosh, those hard right hands to the face of Davey Richards. And the blood is in the water, and the sharks that are Arrogance smell it, and they're going after the injured member of the tag team champions.
And that fist drop, Chris Bosh in firm control, now taking over, just wrenching that knee. Davey Richards almost counted down, but left himself open. Davey Richards took advantage of it. Davey Richards still fighting back. He wants,
It's all he can do to fight back. I mean, he's risking his personal well-being by not fighting.
Oh, wow.
Chris Bosh, it seemed that Davey Richards had an offensive flurry lined up, but Chris Bosh, all it took was one swift kick to the knee, and the tide has turned right back into the favor of Aries.
And Davey Richards, I've said this before, he needs to get the tag, but he might have to get the tag and save his own career. Now figure from leg lock, Scott Lost.
Davey Richards returned early from his surgery. The doctor said, really you should take a month and a half off. And Davey Richards, going against doctor's orders, returning, I believe this is only his third week or perhaps fourth week after surgery. And, it begs the question: was it worth it to come back? I mean, I I hate to say it, but I'm seriously concerned for the well-being of Davey Richards at this point, Disco.
Oh,
and now he reverses it, putting the pressure on the knees of Scott Lost. Chris Bosh coming in and breaking it up. But I mean, Scott Lost was feeling the effects of the figure 4 reversal.
And now Scott Lost, he could be going for that sharpshooter, but actually he tags out to the Chris Bosh, and they're going to keep on going to work.
Oh! Davey Richards, you can see just lamely trying to fend off Chris Bosh, but I mean, he couldn't do much. And now Davey's just, with a heel pick, takes out Chris Bosh, but Bosh very easily able to counter it and come back up on top of him, tagging into Scott Lost. And Arrogance, just scientific wrestling. And they are dismantling Davey Richards, much like Super Dragon and Davey Richards dismantled Chris Bosh in England.
That's right. And now could be what he could be going for.
It looked like he was going for the backbreaker once again, but instead Davey Richards reverses out of it. Exploder suplex, but you can see he had to base firmly for that. And that's a Gurry, takes him down. I believe Davey Richards told me have caught Chris Bosh right in the ear. But Davey Richards, he's got to make a tag. It is crucial at this point for him to make the tag, and he is inches away, and finally he does. Super Dragon comes back in the ring, ducks the tandem clothesline, takes down Chris Bosh, staggers Scott Lost, fires him into the rope, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, drops him down. Scott Lost feeling the effects of that, and Chris Bosh slow to get up to his feet, charges at Super Dragon, a hard chop to the chest, and Dragon shoots Bosh pillar to post.
Super Dragon,
the rolling kick, the capo kick. We've seen him employ it many times successfully in the past, and this time is no exception. The backdrop suplex. Super Dragon is a one-man army, and he could be fighting solo after Davey Richards was so...
Curb stomp!
No, this is the curb stomp. We've seen him use this in the past before as well. He's got Scott Lost set up. Drives him down, face first into the mat. Chris Bosh unable to do anything to help his partner.
Both members of Arrogance are out. Lateral press. 1, 2 count only. After the curb stomp, only a 2 count. Super Dragon, he has so many things that he could go to right here. I'm gonna go for the Psycho Driver, it seems.
Looked like he's gonna pick him up for the Psycho Driver, but Chris Bosh had the presence of mind to come and block that maneuver. And now Chris Bosh up for the Psycho Driver, but he fights out of it. Dragon pulled down onto the outstretched knee of Chris Bosh. His spine running along Chris Bosh's knee. A very, very bad maneuver for Super Dragon to take, and an equally bad maneuver is that Northern Lights backbreaker combination from Arrogance.
Davey Richards, desperation, rolling in that knee. I don't know how damaged it is.
The gutbuster from Scott Lost, and now fighting to pick Super Dragon up. He's got him now backbreaker, and Scott Lost is in control. Super Dragon is somehow able to kick out.
Unbelievable. Super Dragon may be fighting this fight alone, as Davey Richards, his knee seems to be just in terrible shape. And now Scott Lost, what is he going to go for?
Well, if Davey Richards, the ramifications of Davey Richards' knee injury are very severe, because what does Super Dragon do at this point? Does he attempt to fight both members of Arrogance by himself, or does he attempt to bide some time for Davey Richards to heal up and get some adrenaline flowing? And now Davey Richards tags himself in.
What the heck?
And with Super Dragon, you can see still dazed. He could be going for the Tiger Driver, but Scott Lost fighting out of it, rolls through, goes for the clothesline, but now Davey Richards, he's got him in the Tiger Driver, into the DDT, the assisted DDT from Super Dragon, and now Davey Richards has got Scott Lost in his team's corner. 2 count only as Chris Bosh slides in the nick of time to break it up. And now Chris Bosh talks from the ring as Bosh Super Dragon, and it seems that the champions are back in control of this match, Disco Machine.
That's right. And the challengers, they had so much momentum going in with a possible Davey Richards knee injury, but now,
he's got him in that straitjacket. He's stepping on the back of Scott Lost's knee. This is gonna be brutal, and it is. It is the straitjacket. Oh my God! And Super Dragon follows it up with a tope con hello, taking out Scott Lost. Both members of Arrogance are. Davey Richards going for. He's going for the sharpshooter. The Scorpion Deathlock applied to Scott Lost, and now Davey Richards cranking back. But can Davey Richards effectively apply that maneuver after all the punishment his knee is taking, or has his adrenaline taken over Disco Machine?
That's possible. You know, and he has it cinched in. Oh, who is
this? Is Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky interjecting himself in this match. And now Joey Ryan he's torn between. Oh, super kicking, super dragon on the outside. Now Joey Ryan with Rick Knox distracted. Levels down. Oh my God. He has just leveled Davey Richards with the title belt. And Davey Richards has got to be down for the count.
God.
Davey Richards, you can see his eyes have just rolled into the back of his head. Scott Lost just creeping over. And this is, what are we seeing here, Disco Machine?
1, 2.
Davey Richards! Davey Richards in the face of impossible odds somehow kicks out. And what business does Joey Ryan, Scorpio Sky, and Jade Chung have here at ringside in this title match? What do they have at stake, Disco Machine?
Oh my God! Well, if Rick Knox would just turn around, he would see that Davey Richards is being accosted. But no, Super Dragon, right back. Could be the lung blower.
Oh, just powerbomb Scorpio Sky down. And I think he just wanted to put him down to get him out of the ring. But no, now Davey Richards is going for the lung blowers. The various garden implements. Oh! Scorpio Sky falling victim to it, but Rick Knox is still being distracted. He's trying to kick out Joey Ryan, but now Joey Ryan getting a receipt. But now with a low blow on Super Dragon trying to gain some measure of revenge. But I mean, this is ridiculous, Disco.
Meanwhile, back in the ring,
Chris Bosh with a full head of steam hits Davey Richards, the backbreaker, and now puts him down. He's got the title belt again, and he could. Oh, this can't be good.
Oh God!
It looks. Oh no, not the Steiner Screwdriver. He's got Davey Richards up. Steiner Screwdriver on the World Tag Team title. This is.
Chris Bosh won Battle of Los Angeles with that new.
Now what is this? Now Joey Ryan preventing Super Dragon from coming into the ring, and now Davey Richards he is at the mercy of Eric. Excuse me. But I mean, this has got to be it. Davey Richards has got to be passed out at this point.
This is it.
And now Chris Bosh holding out Super Dragon on the outside, and Davey Richards, he's got to be out. Rick Knox, he raises the arm. That's 1.
2.
That's 2. And now Davey Richards is out. We have new tag team champion. Davey Richards knocked unconscious by that Steiner Screwdriver on the World Tag Team Championship title. And what an unbelievable way to end this show, Disco Machine. I am shocked by what I've seen, and I'm even further shocked to see the beatdown from. Why are Scorpio Sky, Joey Ryan, and Jade Chung at ringside? Why did they help them win the tag titles?
Makes no sense.
I'm sure that these questions will be answered, but we have got to go, Disco Machine. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time, fans.
Got shit dragon? Yeah? You want some? You want some? You want some? You want some? Huh? You want some of this? Get it! Yeah!
Scorpio shot. And the PWG champion, the draw, the reason each and every one of you are here, Joey freaking Ryan.
Joey's a bitch.
At the table like Joey.
Dragon, I have hated you my entire career. And now, we're gonna end yours.
One more. Let's go get it. That's why I died.
He's already dead! Holy shit! Need a flaming table! Fuck it up. He's already dead!
Come on, Joey, it's not geometry. That is science. Show him this science. Mustache, right? Get up! Get up!
I think he's knocked out.
Come on, carry mustache.
Somebody going into it. Joey!
God damn.
Somebody get a call it up. Hey, it's going on right, Joey. Take him down with
Listen that. Lift some weights, Joey.
Everyone stay back. This is gonna be 3 fucking years, you son of a bitch.
The one you know as Super Dragon is no more. Now, the only thing left in professional wrestling is the Dynasty. Going in to last year's Battle of Los Angeles, photogenic Chris Bosh was considered the top guy in the company.
That's a fact.
The Golden Goose. And for one night, and one night only, I was considered the best wrestler in the world.
One night.
After winning Battle of Los Angeles, in my attempts of becoming PWG champion, you fans cheered me the whole way. And where did that get me? Answer me! Where did that get me? Nowhere! Repeat it out to me! Nowhere! PWG and you stupid ass fans put Chris Bosh on the back burner!
Yeah, you tell us.
A flame that was scorching so high got pits on all over by the PWG 6. PWG jobbed me out! And let me tell you, it's not gonna happen anymore! Why? Because they say, close. Yes! Let's try to keep your enemies closer.
We need a hero! Somebody from the audience, say no fucking
Give me the shirt.
Oh! Yeah!
There comes a time in every true wrestler's career when he falls out of love with this glorious business called professional wrestling. And most of the time, it's not because of the business, it's because of you leeches they call fans. You guys suck on us, until you run us dry. 2 herniated discs, a shoulder that's getting surgery on for the past year, multiple concussions. And when I lay there on the ground, whose name did you check? Super Dragon! Super Dragon! Yeah, that's you are, Super Dragon! You had to bury Bosh so you can put yourself back on top! But who's on top now, Super Dragon? Tell me, who's on top now? All you fans can eat my ass out. And I'll tell you, sooner or later, no matter who it is, Bosh will be PWG champion. Show me your land.
Shit.
I don't know why. I don't know when you decided to get involved in me and Dragon's affairs. And now I don't care. You want more, motherfucker? You took what was most important to me in our tag team titles. Now I'm gonna take yours.
Oh shit.
I don't care who I have to go through, whether it's Chris Bosh, Scott Lost, Scorpio Sky, or that slut you carry around with you. You got a target painted on your fat ass, and I'm coming to collect. So hold on to that belt, because sooner or later I will be PWG champion. I don't know, man, if you're even conscious or not. But goddamn, we had one hell of a run, man. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for coming tonight. We need everybody to exit the building right now as soon as possible.
Get more, he's out, he's out. Honor.
Once again, thank you for coming.
Lost in Aries has returned to the West Coast, back to the fun and the sun. But you see, it hasn't been a lot of fun since I got here because I've had to hang around with a bunch of pretenders. Well, you see, I'm not a pretender. I'm the real deal. I'm Twisted Seal and Sex Appeal. And for all y'all that don't know, now you know.
Hallo PWG-Fans, Claudio Castagnoli da. Und heute Abend habe ich gegen Brian Danielson gekämpft. Und Brian Danielson, American Dragon, der ist mich unterschätzt. Mich und mein Headlock. Brian Danielson, look, mein Headlock ist so stark wie nichts, was du bis jetzt gesehen hast. Und es ist auch viel zu stark für dich. Und you know what? Das ist richtig. Ich bin der Beste. Und ich Headlock. Brian Danielson, ich werde dich zur Aufgabe zwingen mit dem Headlock und
Bruno lost to Cape Fear.
It was a tough one, man, but hopefully we get that rematch and we'll get him next time.
Damn, that El Generico can kick really hard.
Yeah, kick's tough. We got stiff kicks, got a couple marks, but it's alright, we'll get him next time.
Word.
Yeah, word.
PWG fans, Kevin Steen here. Tonight was a huge night in PWG. The Briscoes came back, and man, did they ever make an impression. Sydal was back. I don't know what the hell happened with Joey and Bosh and all those guys. I also know that I defeated Aries tonight, and although that is a big victory, in the process of that victory, I ended up becoming Kevin Hogan. You know what? It's all good to be entertaining, and I'm glad I made you guys laugh. I'm glad I came out with a victory anyway, but you know what? I realize now, how did I get lost in this shuffle? When I came to PWG, I was goofing around like I am now, and it didn't get me anything, and then when I stopped, I got more vicious, I got more focused, I became PWG champion. And I truly believe that the goal for every single wrestler should be to win that championship. But that's not even on my mind anymore. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. Sure, I'm winning matches, but where's that leading me? I'm not in the title picture anymore, I'm not in the tag title picture, I'm not doing shit. And you know what? I'm sick of that. So you know what, although I truly believe that it's very important for all of you fans to feel you got your $20 worth when you leave that show, and to feel that you have been entertained as much as we could, my name's still Mr. Wrestling, and I guess I forgot that, but you know what, I got it back. Bola's coming up, and I see that as my chance, my ultimate chance to claim back what is mine. And that's the top spot in PWG. Next show, I'm wrestling Excalibur. We were in SBS together. We drifted apart, and now I don't even know if we're friends or enemies. We never really broke up. We kind of just went our separate ways. But I'll tell you that much, Excalibur. It starts with you, I'm sorry to say. From now on, Kevin Steen's killing people. He's back to doing what he does best. And at Bola, I will show everyone I'm the best. I'm back, baby.